Thank you to Flako for coming over, being the first ever guest.
Appreciate you for coming.
This is exactly what we want. We want brand new people to just come in and share their own thoughts, their own opinions. So we're looking forward to having more guests, but it was cool to have the very first one. And if we blow up one day, it's gonna be historic. The very first guest.
And not even that, you were really good, bro. You gotta come back for real.
That wasn't that bad.
After the next chip, we'll have you back. After the next one, right after. Rekla episode 3. We're gonna start things off with the turtle. Mbappe and his attitude problems lately. Unya, you wasn't here last week. Started off this week.
I think Mbappe, he gotta calm down. Just because he practically kind of owns the team doesn't mean like.
No, he dead ass dude.
He dead ass dude. He practically owns the team, but just because of that don't mean that he gotta actually run the team how he wants it. For me, at the end of the day, that's not how it. It's whatever the coach wants, to be honest, because he knows they're gonna win the game. But he's just kind of dumb, trying to always trying to be better. I guess he just wants to be the main character in the team, but it's not possible with Messi and Neymar on your side, and they're both also got their own type of spotlight and their own type of fans, so it's just kind of hard. It's a lot of competition and just all three of them trying to fight for the same spot. So, I mean, I don't know. He got to stop that, though.
Already do. Baby, what you think about the Turtles' actions this week? Franklin looking motherfucker.
I don't really got much to say about the fucking turtle, to be honest. Mbappe does need to get humbled a little bit. I just don't like the fact that he's making it seem like Neymar is like a nobody,
Or a
like
scrubby.
a scrub. Like he's really not. He arguably one of the best when he dedicates himself to play, Neymar, and we've seen that a couple times throughout his career. But yeah, Mbappe does need to get a little humbled down. I mean, I get the fact that you won a World Cup, but that doesn't justify you of just making it seem like you can just talk to whoever you want to talk or treat them however you want to treat them. Especially Messi and Neymar, which arguably they're one of the best in the world. So, if anything, I would try to learn from them instead of trying to shit on them. So I would take advantage of that.
And for those of you that don't know, basically what we talking about, Mbappe, he shoved Messi during the game, and then there was also this one play when he stopped running during a counter because he got frustrated that they passed it to Messi's side instead of him. Did anything else happen?
I think
That's-
wasn't there a
also-
rumor about him saying that he wanted Neymar out?
No,
PSG or something
that did
that.
happen. Neymar found out that he wanted Neymar at the club, and also
Yeah,
that
I heard about that.
He also wanted Neymar to take a PK, and Neymar was kind of already pissed the fact that he already found out that Mbappe wanted him at the club, so he wanted to take the PK.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then they also had an altercation in the inside, and when they went inside the tunnel, they also had another altercation that the players had to separate them apparently.
How'd they find out? I didn't even know about that.
I don't even know.
I don't know, but I did hear the rumor about him wanting Neymar out the club, which I kind of find it crazy. Cause wouldn't you want to have the best players in the world around you, so you can learn? Especially now, since you're young, bro. You got nothing to lose but to learn from
That's crazy.
the best players in the world. So
Horse, what you think?
I think that Donatello gotta calm the fuck down. Neymar in his prime, like you said, he treated Neymar like Neymar a scrub. Neymar in his prime was different. He's one of the players that came closest to Messi level when he was at Barca. So I don't know. Mbappe just, first of all, you do know that type of attitude is just gonna mess up your whole team. So again, you're gonna end the season without a Champions League. And why would you want to push a player like Messi away from the club? That makes no sense. And what else? Oh, I also want to apologize. I'm not wearing a do-rag this week because they fucked up my do-rag last week. I don't know if y'all saw the end of that episode, but They yanked that shit off, and so that's how I gotta come in with a cap today. So I do apologize for not coming in with a do rag. I'm gonna try to buy some new ones for next week, and then next week we're going back to the do rag wave. But for today, it's just a cap, little fresh Mercedes Polo, and fucking Mbappe.
Byro, you got thoughts?
Yeah, I think this is all Messi's fault. Look, Mbappe, he beat him when he was
Go ahead, bro.
when he was 18. He beat him in the World Cup head to head, right? The year before Messi went, or 2 years before, they made the Champions League final, right? PSG.
They did.
When
Yeah,
they
against
lost to
Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
Against Bayern Munich, yeah.
That was 2 years before? No.
Before Messi joined, you said.
So imagine you're Mbappe, right? Imagine you're Mbappe.
I was like, before the World Cup? That don't sound
You haven't even hit your prime yet. You already won a World Cup. You already made it to the Champions League final. Then they bring you this 35-year-old bum, bro. And now all he does is want the ball. He wants to do everything by himself. I'll be mad too.
So you would be mad if the greatest player of all time joined your club? That makes no fucking sense, bro.
I never heard Maradona or Ronaldo.
Maradona, Ronaldo. Bro, Messi's better than both of them.
You're tripping. This for another day, bro.
It is for another day.
It is for
but
another day.
Yeah,
You
we'll leave it
mean
at that.
you mean Cocadona?
Yo,
Think about it. Everything Mbappe is
Maradona?
doing is exactly the same thing Messi used to
nah,
do.
rest in peace.
Nah.
He used to own Barca.
No.
Bro,
He
how
didn't
many
have
play-
that in his contract, though, where, like, he could pick the coach. And Messi,
Check the contracts.
Bro, but take a look at it this way, though. Messi, yeah, he was the face of the club. But you saw his attitude when Neymar and Suarez came in. He wasn't threatened or intimidated by them. He let them come into his club. He made them feel at home. And look,
What about when
They won a treble.
Ibra and Griezmann came through?
Ibra could suck my dick. Ibra's trash. All right, we'll just leave it at that.
He don't get along with everybody.
That's for another
picks and
day,
chooses.
too.
Who?
That's for another day.
He picks and
You
chooses.
gotta be buddy with him. That's gay.
Nah, but
No,
either
because
way.
Ibra's trash.
Nah, but
And
either
Ibra
way.
talks like he Messi or Ronaldo. Ibra, bro, this is what I hate about Ibra.
It's for another day. Do it quick.
All right, so Ibra, fuck you. You never won a Champions League, so I don't know why you talk like you like you a lion. You a little sheep. You a little sheep, bro. Like you're shit, bro. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I think it's like 2 or 3 clubs that he left, and the following year that same
Yeah.
club would win the Champions League,
Inter, Barca.
And his
Yeah.
country made the World Cup when
and
he
PSG
left.
made a final.
And his
And I just want to say one more thing, bro. Ibra, like for real, bro. Like when it's my boy Baby and it's my boy Lalo, like I be trolling, but I'm really calling you out, bro. We could box, cause I really don't fuck with Ibra, bro. You overrated as fuck. You're not top 10 strikers of this generation or of all time. You're not a winner. I don't
I
give a
agree
fuck
with
how
that.
many leagues you went to, and this man is trying to take credit for the AC Milan championship, bro. But anyways, we'll keep that for another time. Fuck you, Ibra. But if you want, we could box.
Horse, you're not boxing me, bro. Just shut the fuck up. Cause that wouldn't end well for you.
So Baby pulled out. So Ibra, if you want to box,
This
we
nigga
could
said-
box.
Well, back to the turtle. If he changes his attitude, you definitely
I heard
get better. But until he does that, yeah, he should do something about that.
what
I
you
heard,
heard,
there
Munya?
I heard there was a moment where Sergio Ramos even got involved as well.
Oh, I saw that.
And he also spoke to Mbappe and was like, "Yo, like you gotta stop that." Like he was trying to like he was trying to interfere with. He was just trying to talk to Mbappe about like, "Yo, like you gotta chill with the whole Neymar shit and everything." So I mean, I feel like once you know everybody's coming at you, then you should already know by now. Like, yo, I guess they're right.
You're wild.
Yeah, like
Nah, and even that, bro. Like you're winning games right now. Imagine you were losing.
word.
Like they're playing some good football right
And
now.
Neymar got
Trash
crazy
league,
stats right
but-
now.
Yeah.
5 games. I think he has 5 goals and 3 assists in 3 games. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. And imagine he had no stats, bro.
Right.
It'd be even worse.
Real talk, who you think would win in a fight though, Mbappe or Messi?
Mbappe's
Messi.
like 6'1", 6'2". Messi like
Messi a scrapper.
5'5".
You ain't see when he smacked the shit out of that Bilbao player?
Nah, you ain't see also when he choked out that Rome player?
Oh yeah, nah, Messi.
Messi aggressive.
Oh, got him in head?
You got the
Messi
little
aggressive.
Argentina.
I like I'll
Little
put my
garra.
money on Messi.
He got that Latin temperament.
Word, he
Yeah.
do.
You do got that line too.
He got that he got that Chito
Medel.
Vera in him.
That was a great.
Word, got
That
him
was
in
a
head.
great encounter with
Battle
El
of the-
Pitbull.
Battle of the Dwarves.
With El Pitbull.
What were you saying, Unya? My fault.
I forgot.
He forgot.
I forgot.
All right, then. Anyway, speaking of boxing matches, Conte and Tuchel going at it last week. What y'all think about that?
I found that as comedy. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty funny because I think they interviewed both of them right after the altercation. I
Oh,
think.
for real?
Yeah, and then they both said no problem. That's literally their words. Tuchel was like no problem.
He
no
found
problem.
he found it as a
And
joke.
Conte, yeah, they both found it as a joke, but I kind of see the aspect of why they acted that way because they want to win.
Nah, I fuck
guess
with it.
The way they
I
represent their team.
I
and
respected
their
the
fans,
reactions towards
their
it.
clubs.
It brought
yeah,
it showed like the passion towards
Yeah,
like
it did
where
show
coaches
that.
involved in the actual soccer game as well.
which I kind of liked.
Where you need that motivation too from your coach, not just tactical.
Real quick, it kind of reminded me of something like Pep Guardiola and the other guy, the one with the white hair. I forgot his name.
Special one.
Oh, Mourinho.
Mourinho. Yeah.
Nah, but for real, Tuchel and Conte, if y'all want, when I fight TJ Dillashaw, y'all could be like the undercard. And we could definitely set that up.
Where we could.
Just reach out to our team. We'll send you the contract. But anyways, I think Conte also like posted a story on Instagram like when Tuchel was celebrating, he said that he would have tripped him or something. When he saw him.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. Like bro,
You're wild.
Yeah. Bro, you 65 talking about I should have tripped you. Like really, bro? Nah, but for real, you could be on the undercard, Conte, if you want. So.
Nah, that was a hell of a game too. On top of that, like that just added to it. That just added to it.
When it comes to actual coaching though, like who would you guys take just real quick?
I'm going
with Conte, bro.
I'm going with Tuchel.
I'm going with
Tuchel.
too.
Yeah, and the reason why is he carried two teams to the final.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a 1 year type of thing. So, I mean, that shows a lot of how actually good he is.
Yeah, I think PSG fucked up letting him go, bro.
I would
Bro,
I would choose Conte. I think
think
he'll
it is
probably
right.
bring the best out of players, in my opinion. And I think he's won every chip, right, in every league. Italian,
Yeah, I think he has.
the Premier League, and I'm pretty sure he played somewhere else. He coached somewhere else. I just don't know where. But yeah, I think I would choose Conte over Tuchel. Even though Tuchel is impressive with the way he settles his teams as well.
I also rock with the fact that they both got interviewed and the fact that they both said, like, oh, we're just mad at the moment. But, I mean, it's also part of the sports. You feel me? Like, I mess with the fact that they didn't take it personal. And then that they didn't shake it out and then they didn't take it personal. And then after they spoke about it, we're like, yo, like, it was all fun and jokes. It was just like, it's part of the show. So, I mean, I like that. I like because it gives it entertaining and it's intense. Makes the fan want to go, like, even heated as much as the coaches are. So, you feel me?
Get everybody involved.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of, that's the whole sport. And, I mean, it's kind of fun and I love it.
Or it's like, bro, it's like you can't even do that nowadays, right? Because, you unprofessional, like, shit's whack. They got to keep doing that.
Unya, just real quick. Please tell me that Liverpool game you talked about last week is not the last game that you saw this time.
Nah, I seen the game. I definitely stayed up last night watching the highlights.
So what have you watched this week?
I've watched most games, La Liga, Prem, and that's about it.
And while we on the Premier League, Casemiro just got transferred to United. Unya, what you think about that transfer?
I think Manchester United, they could have potential somehow if they just know how to put the right set of people, right, their perfect starting 11, and then I think they just need a lot of hope from the fans and just because I mean, a lot of Manchester United fans, they're fans of Manchester United, but they hate the players. Like you feel me? Like that's mad dumb. So why you go for the club? So you feel me? So I feel like once they have this right starting 11 and then plus a superstar like Casemiro to like hold down the center defense mid, I think that's amazing. Just I feel like they need the right amount of people. And I just heard right now, not even like a couple hours ago, I heard that Chelsea just offered Manchester United for Maguire.
For real?
Yeah.
So, yo, I feel like
so everybody's telling Chelsea like what the hell are you thinking?
Word.
You feel me? Like that's mad dumb.
Nah, he's probably one of those. He's probably another one of those money laundering players, like Morata. That's what I'm thinking. Cause who else would want to pay money for that, man? Yo, Viral, what you think about the transfer?
Yo, that's a crazy move, bro. I think Man U's back. They're back.
No.
Yo, listen. Nah. Nah, listen.
Back to what?
Bro, Casemiro. Give him the armband. I promise you, top 4 finish.
I'm not gonna lie. I would think about giving.
Bro,
it to him.
you need a leader like that. You need somebody in the locker room that don't give a fuck, bro. He just wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Well, right now, I would actually give it to Ronaldo if he stays, but
That's another thing. That's a good connection. Ronaldo and Casemiro, they
Yeah.
both already played with each other, so that's gonna be a perfect connection for Ronaldo.
but I feel like Ronaldo, he brings that too. So you just need more players like that around him. But the armband on either one of those, you can't really go wrong.
And I feel like Ronaldo's gonna have a lot more happiness and hope towards. So I mean, that's good for him too.
Horace, what you think?
About who?
Casemiro's move, bro.
Um,
Where you been at, bro?
I think that bum is gonna get exposed. He's garbage. Let's just keep it real.
For real?
Yeah,
You tripping.
bro. Casemiro's garbage.
You tripping.
Casemiro is garbage.
Why? Why do you say that?
If he don't play dirty, what does he give? What does he give to you? Like he don't
He
do
wins.
anything else.
He's a winner,
Bro,
bro.
I can win with Cruz and Modric and Benzema in front of me. I can win.
Nah, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Nah.
Casemiro's garbage, bro.
Nah.
And I'm glad he's gonna Man U because he's gonna get exposed, bro.
We will see. We will see.
He's gonna get exposed, bro.
Bro, you're tripping.
Casemiro's garbage.
So why you think he tripping then? What you see in him?
He's a winner, bro.
Nah, I'm talking
I don't
about
care what type of.
Is
All
he
right,
a winner or
you
is
don't
that
like him
club?
because of the way he plays, right? You don't
Yeah.
need that type of player, bro.
Is he a winner or is that club just used to winning?
Both.
No.
You need winners on a team like that.
But you think he could translate by himself to a whole nother team?
Yes, he literally helped the Real Madrid midfield when he came through.
He did, bro. But I don't know. I think they would.
He literally replaced Xabi Alonso.
I just
No
don't think,
problem.
I just don't think you nice if you get cooked and you stop Messi by yanking his shirt off. Like, how
Bro,
does that
everybody
make you
gets
nice?
cooked by Messi. You need a winner. Somebody that don't care if he gets cooked. He gonna foul
Ramos
the
kicked
fuck
the
out of him.
fuck out of him too. Ramos kicked the fuck
I
out
don't
of
know.
him.
I don't fuck with him.
Nah.
He looked too much like
It's a different style of play, bro. It's a different style
What'd he
of play.
do?
He looked too much like Paulo Costa. Don't fuck with it.
man's
It's kind of
racist.
weird.
He do look.
How is that
The
racist?
dude with the
Bohachina.
racist shirt last week.
How is that racist?
You just said all Brazilians look the same.
Oh my! Just because I compared him to one Brazilian.
They do look similar. I mean, it's not like he said he looked like Aldo. He don't look like
I don't know.
Aldo.
He looked type cartoon character, and I just don't fuck
I'm
with
telling you right now, top 4 finish if you give him the armband right now.
him. For real though, I do think he's garbage, but respects, bro. Like he gonna make like $400K a week.
Or
Like that's a really good contract. Like he making his money, and I respect that. Like you're fucking trash and you making that type of money. Respects.
He's moving. His response, I think, to that was that he's trying a new challenge, and I was like, yeah, that's a crazy challenge. Because the way that team is looking right now, that's gonna be an insane challenge for anybody who shows up to that club.
That's what I was about to
So-
say, bro.
How do you think players in that team
Yeah.
feel? Like most of the time, frustrated. Like
United?
yeah,
See, I was about to say that, bro. First off, when I seen the news, I was like, I thought it was just a rumor. I was like, bro, there's no way Casemiro wants to go to United. Because I saw them play last week. Trash, bro.
And who would want to go? Like the fact the way
Exactly,
they're
like-
playing now. I mean, maybe, but still, like leaving Madrid, like You just
Just won the
so
UCL.
many Champions Leagues with these guys.
Yeah.
Why would you want to
Well,
leave?
He probably, I mean, he did already win everything, bro, numerous times.
He did.
So, I mean,
But everybody takes
that's
their own path, so maybe the fact that he said it's gonna be a new challenge for him, it's gonna be a crazy challenge. But I do wish him the best, though. We'll see. We'll see how he does throughout the season.
Bro, I was like, bro, why are you going from Madrid to United? Especially the shape United is in right now, bro. And it's not like he's like the third or fourth big transfer. He's the first one, so who knows if
I
gonna
think
bring
I
more
just heard
players,
of
bro.
also that the thing for the Maguire thing was a trade. I think they're trying to do a trade for Pulisic, yeah, Christian Pulisic. So Pulisic to Man United and Maguire to Chelsea.
Why'd you do that face?
Pull this shit, bro. I'll take Maguire over him. Straight up.
For real?
Straight up.
I don't know about that. To me, they're both role players in the Premier League. That's just my opinion. I
But
think they're both role players.
going back to Casemiro, bro. I'm telling ya, it's a huge move. This is gonna be a bigger move in the long run than Haaland. Cause man, you back in the long run. Trust me.
We'll see. But I do think they need like at least 3 or 4 more transfers, and they gotta get rid of some deadwood. Like Rashford gotta go. I seen him miss like 4 sitters, bro.
Nah, he's still young though.
No, bro, I think he's just lacking of confidence right now. So I mean,
Nah, bro.
He's still their little 26-year-old starlet.
Nah, he is lacking confidence and skill. He's trash.
He's trash, bro. Nah, for real, bro. Those misses that I saw, and it was too many.
That
bro.
man Jadon Sancho got to get on his toes, man.
nah, yeah, I feel like
Man
that's definitely a flop of like a buy.
He got to get on his toes, man.
Nah, I was watching the games though. He be too like deep.
Yeah, he be
He
too
don't
deep.
even
He
be
don't go. He don't
attacking.
attack no more.
Yeah, he don't.
Yo,
attack.
Pause, bro.
But yeah, Jadon Sancho, the way he was looking back in Dortmund, yeah, that's the Jadon Sancho I thought I was gonna see in the Premier League.
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought.
unfortunately, that's not the case.
Do you think it's the players or the way the coaches set the team up?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think what would you blame it on? Like the team itself, like the squad, the way they're playing, like the attitude towards in the games and all that, or would you blame it on the coach, like the way he's?
At the end of the day, the coach can only work with the players that he has, so he puts the starting 11 that he believes can get him a good result. Because at the end of the day, he is coaching, but the players are in there, so they're trying to do the best they can to get the result. So the fact that he just came to the club, he's new, so he's only working with what he got. He just got Casemiro, so that's kind of interesting on what he's going to be doing with him. So we'll see.
What you think?
About Man U.
Well, yeah.
I don't think it's like a coach thing. I think it's like literally like just an entire club issue. Like ever since Ferguson left, they just look clueless. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, Ferguson probably had like a lot of like say, right, within the club. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, after winning so many,
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he was running the club. So after he left, like everybody just fell off from Man U. Like the club just doesn't know how to.
get back to it.
And like I said last week, I don't know how to fix that team. That team is shit, bro.
That's why I said it.
Casemiro's not gonna fix that
That's
team.
why I said
bro.
the manager can only work with what he has.
And
so.
Casemiro's not gonna fix that team. The manager is shit. The manager is shit. You need
gotta-
for Man U, you need like a big time manager. Ten Hag.
Someone that has
Who is that, bro?
yeah.
Like he already looked like he want to
Someone
quit.
that has someone that has presence in the bench, basically, right? That's
But
what
I
you're trying
mean,
to say.
bro, we already saw Mourinho come through.
Yeah,
Who else came through? That was
Mourinho, didn't he get second or something like that?
That's true,
he
but
did.
yeah, he did.
He
but
did.
I bet you they wish they had that though.
Yeah.
Now
but bro,
Yeah,
that's
but back-
United though.
I know it's United, but at least he was like staying in the Champions League.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. So the way Man United is right now, who would you like? What coach would you sign? Like
Oh.
if he was a free, like if he was just out there and you would just be like, all right,
For real,
yeah.
Tata, get him the fuck out of Mexico, bro. Get Tata the fuck out
All right,
of
that club is
Mexico,
just
bro.
gonna go straight to shambles.
Just combine shit with shit. You might get something out of it, bro. For real, at this point, bro. Just get Tata, bro. What you think?
Who should be Man U coach? I like the way Brighton plays. I think Graham Potter is very underrated. I think he knows his style of play. He gets his players to play that style, and he knows the Premier League. I think Man U's problem, bro. Even though they just got Casemiro from La Liga, but he's proven, right?
Who?
Casemiro.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah,
when I remember when Ferguson used to coach, he used to buy players from the Premier League that were at a lower team that, used to perform in the Premier League, and he would get them better, or he would get them to perform better. So I think right now, Man U, they got to focus on the Premier League, just getting better at the Premier League. So they should buy Premier League players, Premier League managers.
Bro, Sir Alex was winning Premier Leagues with Cleverly
With
and
Pong,
Anderson, bro.
Fletcher, Carrick,
Cleverly and Anderson were your mid, bro. Come on.
Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is a Premier League legend because of Sir Alex.
Ashley Young, bro. How many years
Phil
Ashley
Jones,
Young?
bro.
Bro?
Phil
Phil Jones, bro.
And I get some
Chicharita Tronco ass.
I get some good vibes from Graham Potter.
Like, come on, bro. Unya, who would you take if you were in charge of United? Any coach that in the world is at your disposal, who you pick?
I don't know what his name is, but the one that ran Porto, the one that had eliminated I forgot. I think they eliminated Juventus in semifinals in the UEFA Champions. I forgot what that coach was, but I really like that coach.
He's the coach right now?
I don't think so, but the only reason I rock on is because took a team like Porto to like a team like up to that level and beat Juventus and beat all those teams. Yeah, I have to give it to the respect for that. That's.
But I mean, saying that though, isn't Ten Hag the one that got to the semifinals of Champions League with Ajax?
Yeah.
So exactly. So, Horse, who you taking?
So, like I said, you need like a big name for Man U. So I'll probably take Zidane because he's the only one that's available
Zidane
right
is
now,
going.
and he already has a good relationship with Ronaldo.
And Casemiro too.
And he knows Casemiro too. Yeah, so I think Zidane.
Yeah, and Baran too.
Yo, what's wrong with Varane?
Isn't he injured?
I hadn't even heard
I
nothing
don't
about
know.
I thought he was injured. Is he injured?
Oh, you were saying he knows
Oh,
Varane?
yeah, I was asking about Varane. Like, you think he flopped? Or I haven't even heard nothing about him. I don't know if he's injured or anything.
I think he is injured.
Think about it though,
I
bro.
think he's injured.
He's out there next to Maguire.
Maguire, yeah.
There you
I was gonna say, I mean, you can have him, but you can't really do much with Maguire.
You could put God himself
Like-
out there next to Maguire.
Bro,
They gonna struggle.
I
bro.
feel like the thing that Maguire does makes both of them look bad, just because he
And then on top-
Varane is a world class defender, bro. There's no doubt about that,
yeah,
bro.
he's
Like,
amazing.
there's literally no doubt
He's
about
like
that.
to me, he's like a miniature Van Dijk. He just he's similar to Van Dijk. I like him as a Barca fan. I really do like him because he did play for Madrid. But another thing is De Gea. Like they also have another player like De Gea in the back. So like
did
that's
y'all
kind of
see that
bad,
first
bro.
goal?
That was terrible.
Bro, I thought those days were over, bro.
Yeah,
I thought that De Gea was done, bro.
I thought he got
me
laser eye
tight.
surgery, right? Ain't he got laser eye surgery?
They
De
made-
Gea's one of those players that you just want to root for, but it's just like, bro, it's too many times.
he has the potential, but he does dumb stuff sometimes.
He had
It's just-
potential,
He had
bro.
it.
His career's over.
He's been there for a while too.
Yeah, come
He's
on,
been there
bro.
for a while, which is kind of crazy now that I think about it.
just to go back to
Zidane.
the coach you named.
Who was?
What year was that when they beat Juve?
It wasn't that long ago.
2 years ago.
Okay, so this probably the same coach that they have now. It says Sergio Conceição or something like that. Yeah. So that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I would splash the cash on Flick and get him from Germany. I don't think he would want to go, but that's who I would pick. Just the style of play that he plays, and I feel like he would motivate the players, be hard on them, because, bro, that's what they need.
He sucks.
You're tripping, bro. Shut up, bro. You just think everybody sucks.
I can win trophies
talking
with
about?
Bayern in Germany. I can
Shut
do
up,
that.
bro. He won 6 cups. What are you talking about?
I literally just said I can
You
do that with
can't do
Bayern.
that though.
Yes,
You
I can.
can't, though.
Yes, I can.
Shut up, bro. You can't even win in career.
So you
mode.
can't put in. So you can't put in a squad right now for Bayern, a starting 11, and win the league. You telling me you can't do that?
I can't win the 6 cups though.
Oh my god,
It's different.
bro, he's trash. He literally went from Bayern to Germany. Germany's the same
All right,
thing.
so
like,
if you saying that, Pep is trash because I could have did that too with that team.
bro, I've been said I'd rather have Klopp than Guardiola. I've been said that.
You shut up, bro. Just be quiet. You're looking goofy for the pot.
Nah, but anyways, I got one more.
Ass nigga.
I got one more. It's a hill. Nah, but
You should know.
nah. Nah, but I got one more option for Man U. And it's a good one. Nah, for real, it's a good one.
El Dios Almeida.
Yeah, we gotta talk about him.
I was gonna say Almeida.
Come back.
Nah, but for real, you think Almeida would do good at Man U?
Bro, not even God himself, like Rey Mysterious said, bro. Not even the God himself.
For real, bro. Nah, you know what I would do for real? Bro, I'm bringing Sir Alex back. Straight up. Nah, for real shit. Like, bro, at this point.
Nah, but he did throw out a good option. Zidane, I wouldn't see that like
Yeah,
a bad
that is a
option.
good
That's a
option.
good. That would be interesting
Well,
to
that's
see.
another thing, though. Was it him or the team that he had? It's only been one
Yeah,
team.
that could-
he is
yeah,
proven, but
he is proven.
one team.
With one team.
And I know
It could be
Mbappe wanted him, right? Mbappe wanted him. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened
Mbappe
with that.
wanted him.
I don't know why he didn't go. I thought he was going
But
to.
Mbappe wanting him, it kind of says something too, right? I mean, the way
That's
he
what I'm
is,
saying.
like he
So-
probably treats his players like
Mhm.
good.
And he's a
Like,
player.
He's a player too, yeah. So he knows about the game. So that would be interesting though. That was a good throw out. That was a good option that you threw out.
Or, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else out there that would be good.
Another thing is
Pio Herrera. What are you gonna say again?
I was just to say like I kind of got bored of Man United. Isn't anything else? Any other Prem thing?
I think it's still funny, like, entertaining to laugh at them.
True.
Word.
You know that we talking about them. They cheeks, bro.
No word.
They
It's a
cheeks.
good laugh.
If Allegri were to leave from Juve to go to Man U, do you think that's a good option?
I think they're all good options, but I don't know. It takes that one elite manager. I don't think he's it for me. That's my opinion.
How many years or like how long do you think it would take for Man United just to be up there?
Probably like Liverpool, 3 or 4. That's what I think. But you got to get the right players and the right manager.
Now, do you think once they're up there, they'll know how to manage, or they'll just drop back to being down again?
Nah, once you have the culture and the structure, I mean, look at Liverpool. It's like Liverpool wasn't a one-season wonder, but who knows how they're gonna be after Klopp leaves. So we will have to wait and see. So I think that would be the same with them. What you think?
He's
Dog.
Casemiro. yo, hold on. Damn, nigga, yo, give me time, bro.
Talk, bro.
Nah, I was just saying, Casemiro just got there, right? So, how old is he?
30.
He's like 30, yeah.
He's like 30.
31.
Okay.
No, 31.
If you're saying they're gonna be good by like what 4 or 5 years, he's gonna be already what 35,
35.
about 35. So what? You're gonna have to start looking for somebody else to replace him, if anything, if it comes down to that.
But I mean, look at Modric, 37, winning Champions League still.
Yeah.
Busquets.
But Champions League, though, I mean,
Busquets,
the
he fell
Premier
off.
League though, you know how the Premier League is, bro. There's a lot of running.
true.
It's like
That is
it's physical. It's
That's true.
different type of styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So who?
At 37, I think he was already in Querétaro by that age.
Fernandinho's been there though, right? His like entire like career basically.
Did you think of Ronaldinho he was talking about? He said Fernandinho.
Oh, you said Fernandinho?
Yeah, he said Ronaldinho. I was like, what?
I heard Dino.
I was like, Fernandinho played in Querétaro, bro. I don't remember that.
Oh, Fernandinho.
He did though.
No.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, Ronaldinho.
Oh, Ronaldinho, I know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Fernandinho.
He even got a chip at prison, right?
He did.
He did, right? I'm pretty sure he did.
Nah, but that prison league getting harder. Because you got
Wait,
Mendy,
Greenwood. No, there's a couple players in there.
Piqué about to probably go.
Yeah, Shakira. Yeah. She could do
Shakira doing the
halftime
halftime show, yeah.
Damn,
Who
that's
else was gonna
crazy.
get locked up? Somebody else big was about to get locked up. I forgot who.
That guy from
Nah, Lucas is safe
The
though.
one who hit his hat.
nah, the guy from the
Zuma.
Premier League. The guy from the Premier League that
Zuma.
I
He hit
think
his cat. That's another guy.
He kicked the fuck out that shit.
what club was he in, bro?
Who?
He got arrested.
The
for
guy from the
beating
Premier League. He
pussy
was
up.
like caught texting like a minor or something like that.
Oh, you talking about Adam
Not
Johnson?
Sigurdsson.
Adam Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson.
He was at
Sigurdsson,
Sunderland.
too. That was-
Sigurdsson, yeah.
He was
Sigurdsson.
at Sunderland, I think, right?
Sunderland. There you go, Sunderland.
Damn,
He was
so
he was
that's
kind of
like-
good too.
Yeah, he
That's
was,
like a starting 11.
bro.
What you think? That's a starting 11. It might be better than Man U.
They got El
No lie.
Piojo. They got El Piojo as a coach when he slapped that one guy.
Oh, they got Gato Ortiz in the net. You remember? They got Gato Ortiz.
Damn.
All right, moving on. Since Uña got bored. Moving on. Best midfield trio of all time. Now that the trio of Modric, Cruz, and Casemiro's broken up, do you have them up there, or who do you guys have up there? Uña, you go first.
Definitely, it's got to be Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets, of course. Prime. First of all, you have somebody like Iniesta scoring a winning goal, World Cup, and then he dribbles like insanely good. Then you have somebody like Xavi, a masterclass, who gives amazing long balls, knows where to be at every time, and knows how to set up the ball perfectly for you. Then you have somebody like Busquets, where you know that if all your players, like your two center mids are up, he's going to be down with the defenders, trying to defend with them. So, you know, you always have options. There's never like one player slacking between all three of them. So those three right there are definitely something big. They won World Cups. They all won Champions Leagues. They practically did it all. Same thing with Modric and what's his name? Cruz and Casemiro. Yeah. Somebody like Cruz, he's amazing. I think he's definitely my favorite out of all three of them. Personally, I like Cruz a lot. But yeah, those three right there, those practically six players, definitely my two great three center mids.
Viral, who's yours?
I mean, there's a
And
reason
don't
we're.
say Orbelin and some stupid shit.
Nah, that was a crazy midfield, bro. Gallito Vasquez over there.
Or that shit was low key, bro.
Nah, but for real, there's a reason we're talking about this, bro. We're all mourning the loss of Casemiro to the greatest midfield of all time.
I thought we were mourning because of Quando, but keep going. Rest in peace, Quando, bro.
He didn't die though.
Guando's man.
He didn't. Yo, this man just making people die. Nigga already putting him in the coffin.
Baby, who's yours?
I'd put Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. What boy Uña said. Specifically because of that 2010 year, where they all went to the World Cup. I think they won the Euros that year, or was it the year before?
Like
think it
2
was-
years
I think
before.
2 years
2 years
before.
2008, right?
2000.
Yeah. So, I see them as the best trio midfield that I've seen. Yeah. And talking about that trio, I mean, think about Spain when they were in the 2010 World Cup, and even the Euros. Like that team was just so stacked, like good ass people. Like they were using people that usually play center mid as a striker, like Fabregas, for example.
Or
they were using like
David
Dani
Silva.
Silva,
Dani Silva.
David Silva. They were using
Pedro.
like really good players, like, and they were
Pedro
like
played
center
everywhere, bro.
midfielders. That's how good that team like was stacked.
Word.
Like that team was just so like out of this.
And
world.
another thing is,
And Iniesta and Xavi were just that good. Like, bro, you have to put them in that midfield because they were just that good.
another
So
thing
I
is
would put them.
the fact that Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets also played with people like Ronaldinho. Like they played with like superstars. So I mean, they already had a lot of experience with a little bit of everything, and they wanted a little, like literally everything. So I mean, I give it to them.
I mean, y'all talking about Spain. Like, if I could compare, you know, Real Madrid's midfield, like, they're not from the same country, but if you want to talk about countries, Modric won the Ballon d'Or because he took Croatia to the final. Toni Kroos, he had already won at Bayern, and then he got his World Cup. So you're talking about World Cup champions, but... And also, Busquets wasn't even in that 08 Euro. He was like 19, 18. So yeah, I can't count that. 2010 World Cup, I remember Iniesta being on the left wing more than anything because you had Xabi Alonso.
Yeah,
So
that left mid.
y'all best midfield guy, you had to put a Real Madrid player in there. You needed Xabi Alonso for that World Cup too. And bro, this is all facts. Y'all were trying to count the 08 World Cup. Busquets wasn't even there.
If you're telling my
So I'm gonna count Cruz World Cup.
my trio is.
I'm gonna count Luka Modric Ballon d'Or.
All right, Horace, what you think?
I'm also gonna go with Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta. Iniesta. All right, you can talk about Cruz won the World Cup, but Iniesta literally won the World Cup for his country. Like Iniesta is one of the most clutch players of all time. And on top of that, I think Xavi was the best player in the Euros when they won the first time around. So there you go. So there's two examples right there. And then this whole argument about Modric making the World Cup final, the path to the final was hella easy. They didn't face
They beat
nobody
England,
good.
bro. What are you talking about?
Since when is England the powerhouse in the World Cup? bro?
Mighty England.
They had a way better squad.
Since
The mighty United Kingdom.
bro,
Stop
I don't know why we're acting like Modric was playing with straight bums.
Stop it.
He had
Modric
Rakitic.
did not have. He had Rakitic.
Racket.
He had Perisic.
Yeah, Rebic.
He had Kovacic. He had Mandzukic. He
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Brozovic.
Nah,
like this
yeah.
squad is not bad.
Yeah, that's a
Rebic?
good.
Yeah,
So
Rebic.
name the
Like,
Spain
what are we
squad.
talking about?
Rebic
Like,
too. He won
Bro,
the
this
league
squad
with-
was not even
So
bad.
So who was better, that
Yeah,
Croatian squad or that
Mandzukic-
Spain
Mandzukic
squad?
in his prime.
And then you talking about Cruz winning a World Cup, bro. Who can't win a World Cup with Germany, bro? Like,
Again.
seriously.
Nah, don't.
That's the
don't
same
use
player
that
by
argument.
player.
Nah,
Who-
don't
who
use
had a
that
better
argument.
squad?
Nah, that's
Because
trash.
personally, I do think Toni Kroos did win that World Cup fair. Like he did.
Bro,
did.
again,
Yeah,
that's
but
like
he
if
did
I
his
say,
thing. He did his
yo,
thing.
Spain had the best team that year. That's like if I say,
But
yo,
when
you
have
can't
they
win-
been the best players on their team,
Come up
though?
with a better argument than that, bro.
Modric had a Ballon d'Or. What are you talking about?
We all know whose Ballon d'Or that should have been, bro. Let's just stop that little Ballon d'Or shit. Everyone knows that Ballon d'Or is bullshit, yes or no?
Yeah, I know.
How?
What you mean, how?
How? It
This
was a World Cup
this
year.
man won a Ballon d'Or just for an easy path to the final.
There've been a few that have been bullshit though, not just that one.
No, that one was straight bullshit.
It was.
Modric,
Yeah,
Nah,
that shit was trash, bro.
As y'all can see, they only respect their teams. They now
no,
open-minded.
bro. And another thing is, if you look at them play, both midfield trios,
It's different,
Modric-
bro.
all
To
right,
each his own. You're gonna talk about they got more possession. all
they play
that.
like pussies. They
How?
literally just sit back and counter, and that's it. Like
How
they're
is that-
pussies.
So who
at
has more
least
goals?
At least Xavi,
So who
Iniesta,
has
and
more goals? What
Busquets.
midfield got more goals?
At least Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. They're
got
actually
more
trying
goals?
to play football.
Football. So who got more goals? Who got more?
Like they
assists?
trying to play. I don't know what they trying to play, bro. Like they just sit back.
They trying
And
to
when
win.
have you ever seen them win a tournament where they're the actual favorites? If they're so good, why are they never the favorites?
Because everybody hates Madrid.
All right.
What are you talking about,
All right, so
bro?
put it. All right, so put it like
That's
this.
not
All
why.
right, so put it like.
Stop it, bro.
All right, so put it like
How,
this. You
how
think?
are they pussies if literally they're always shooting from outside the box? They're always Madrid's always cooking somebody, bro.
Bro, you literally
How
just
are they pussies if you were literally just saying Casemiro
You
will kick
li-
the fuck out of everybody?
you literally just explained.
Bro, just because they do little touches in the midfield, bro, they don't go nowhere. They go side to side. Stop it, bro.
No, bro. You gotta stop. You
Modric
gotta
will
stop.
cook two people, shoot from 40 yards out. Stop it, bro.
I'm not gonna
That
lie.
sound like
He's
bro.
some-
a pussy.
I'm
He
not
is.
gonna lie.
Bro, If he's so good, why are they never the favorites?
Like I said, everybody hates
No,
Madrid.
that's not a good excuse. It's not because people hate on Madrid.
No, I don't think so either.
So they're never the favorites, but they always win, and then they're still trash.
All right. So put it like this: you think Modric and Casemiro and Toni Kroos can do what they did for Neymar? I mean, for Neymar, my fault. For Cristiano, Benzema, and Gareth Bale, you think they can do what they did for them for Messi, Suarez, and Neymar?
Yeah. Bro, that's Messi, Suarez, Neymar. I'll use
bugged
horses
out.
argument. I'll use horses. Anybody
So-
can do that. And again, you want to compare it, but how many did that midfield? How many Champions League did that midfield get? Those three players.
How many trebles did they win?
What?
Not once have I
Treble?
seen them win. All right, they won 4 Champions Leagues, but
I count 3 Champions League in a row as trouble.
all right, but in which of those in which of
That's
those
3 Champions
Nah,
League
that's
in a
its
row.
own
on.
accomplishment in his own.
in which of those Champions League runs though did you leave after the whole season was over you're like damn like that really is the best team in the world? You never
Bro,
left
they
feeling
went
that
to
way.
the Champions League final many a time, scored 4 goals, bro.
Bro, when the midfield trio of
Y'all welcome. Y'all be bored of these 1-0
when
games,
Xavi,
bro.
Iniesta, and Busquets won, y'all remember in 2011? Bro, that was the best team in the world, and you knew it. Nobody could beat them.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. To me,
He don't had Alex Ferguson fucking.
Yeah, like, bro, like,
Hands,
let's
bro.
stop
Yeah,
this
that man-
narrative that, bro, no.
He had the man shit.
he had that man
not
go through a
one
whole pack
narrative,
of
bro.
gum.
Goosebumps.
He went
They're
through a
not
whole
the
pack
best
of
trio,
gum, bro.
Of all time.
Nah,
bro.
for me it's
That's my opinion, bro.
yeah. For me it's
I got my case. Like I said, I laid it all on the ground, bro.
I'm gonna give it to
Can't say
the
they trash,
the
bro.
Barcelona trio, and this is why.
Can't say that either.
Just because in modern football, like since the beginning of when I started watching European football, that's the first team that I really seen teams like scared, bro. That's the first team that I seen literally 10 players plus the goalie in the box, cause there ain't no other way to defend them. After that, I ain't never seen no other team really like, bro. It was every single team week in week out, boring ass games, bro. Just passing back and forth because you couldn't get in the box because everybody was in there. But that showed dominance, and bro, people are just afraid to play against them. So I'm gonna give it to them. Like nobody plays like that against Madrid. If anything, they're the ones that.
It's crazy because they'll dead ass just do the simplest shit. Like they'll win first half of the game, and then the second half of the game they're just playing possession with the team. Like,
yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I'm gonna just give it to them for that. But they both got their pros and cons.
Never talked about Cristiano getting Cristiano was he got rejected again by
He got rejected.
by I forgot what club.
Who told them
Who the hell rejecting Ronaldo, bro?
No, but that was his last offer. Like that was his last chance to move.
No, but who was it though?
Georgina?
I don't know. I think it was Atletico. I'm not sure. I think it was Atletico Madrid though.
Bro, you saw that what they did? The fans?
Nah.
They
What
had
happened?
like
They
had like a sign. It said like
don't want
yeah,
him.
like we don't want like no
we don't want
Ronaldo here.
yeah.
Something
we don't
like
want you
that.
here.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's what.
Like,
There was like
bro,
a ban.
shut
on
up.
that, so I was like,
He
bro.
owns ya. Like, come on,
Yeah, I was
bro.
like, yo, y'all really salty about like.
yeah, bro.
If I were y'all, I would have been like, yo, come through.
Atletico Madrid fans remind me of Man United.
Yeah, literally, that's literally what he did.
Nah, like
How I
look,
feel about that.
like even me, bro.
Nigga said 5.
I fucking hate Ronaldo. Like I hated him because of like, bro, he that ass like took us out mad time. But bro, I'll take him. Pause. I'll take him on the team though, like for real.
Yeah, he took you out with offsides goals, though.
That's
Let's
true.
just make sure we
Nah, I
put
know
that
that. I know, but
Yeah.
but either way though, it happened though. Controversially, but it happened. But I'll still take him. Like, come on, bro. You don't even like. Why would you do that? Who else can they get, bro? Who else have they ever had in the history of their club that's at Ronaldo's level? Like, why would you do that? You stupid.
Fortlan,
Maybe in that one World Cup in 2010.
Raúl Jiménez.
Young Aguero.
Or
You guys think
Falcao.
You guys think,
Torres.
Falcao, right?
you guys think
Falcao,
Cristiano's
Torres.
gonna get not worse, but have like more struggles and like he'll just not be as good as he is.
who?
Ronaldo, do you guys think he won't be as good as he is if he keeps having the lack of confidence within himself throughout the years?
I don't think he got lack of
I
confidence.
don't think he got lack of confidence either.
No, I think he do in
No,
his
I don't
team,
think so.
not in himself.
No, but
'Cause-
I like Ronaldo's mentality.
And bro, he's still class. If you watch him play, he's still class. He just got scrubs.
I
around
think
him.
the coach is just not playing him because he wants to like try to prove a point. But bro, you need Ronaldo in there, and I get that he wants to leave, but as long as you have him, you use him.
Word. And
He was trying to act like he's a genius, but he just got cooked by Brentford and Brighton, so he's trash.
bro, I think Ronaldo.
The picture that they took of him said it himself. Like they took a picture of Ronaldo. He's just sitting there and he's like,
why is he
I
even
guess
sitting,
like
bro?
why am I here?
Yeah.
Like,
And another thing, I think Ronaldo, he's probably still the best finisher in world football right now. Like if he actually had the opportunities, like, what can you do? It's like Barca last week. They didn't feed Lewandowski not one ball. That's basically what Ronaldo's going through week in and week out. So what do you expect him to do? And another thing, he be feeding everybody around him, and they keep missing sitters, bro, left or
Yeah,
right.
that's another thing.
So what can you do, bro? I don't think it has nothing to do with him.
Yeah, I don't understand the hate on Ronaldo, bro. He literally came back to try to help you guys get back to winning ways, and all you hear is him not being.
Nah, but it's not even the United fans, bro.
Yeah, it's the media.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
not
know.
the United
That's what-
fans. Yeah, because they was like still supporting him, cheering for him when he came
Wasn't
out.
he-
They don't
wasn't-
give a fuck.
But it's still English media, and he making a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, they stupid. Like, why you trying to kick him out the league, bro?
wasn't he? Doesn't he want to have like a conference, like trying to
Oh
address
yeah,
that?
yeah. That's what he said. He was about to.
Oh no.
towards
He
the-
said he's gonna wait for. I think he's gonna wait for the window to close, and then he's gonna talk about all
He's
the
gonna
false
address it, right?
rumors.
Yeah, because he has a book. I think he said he had like 10 things that he said that will reveal a lot of stuff. But I think he said out of the 10, only 3 things in that book is real. So in the press conference, he's gonna reveal it all.
Damn.
So everybody's okay excited for that.
Wait, they wrote a book
wanna
about
see
him.
that.
Wait,
And he wrote a book speaking about like practically like
The
rumors and like stuff that like hasn't
really
been spoken
happened?
about. Like yeah, like the backstory
he
about.
just been taking notes.
Yeah, he's just
He's
been
about
like
to come out.
yeah, everything's about to come out like as to why everything's happening to him.
Yeah, he should do that, bro. Control your own narrative.
Control that.
Cause I did see that on I think Twitter. No book Naldo.
What?
Notebook Naldo.
Where's
That's
that
what they
mean?
calling him. That's what they calling him.
No,
Cause that's true about the
notebook,
notebook. Like he writing stuff down.
Nah, but I never heard of nobody doing that.
No libro Naldo.
Cool.
Notebook Naldo for real.
And bro, if anybody could do that, it is Ronaldo. Like, what are you gonna do? Like for real, what are you gonna do?
man. He literally
Done it all.
Yeah, he's done it all, literally.
Y'all think it's gonna be better than the Pogmentary?
Hell yeah, bro. I might buy that book for real. That Ronaldo
Nah,
book.
I didn't even hear about that. That sounds pretty cool.
I dead ass might.
I ain't never heard of
well,
nobody doing that.
Live reaction on the pod to the book.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not-
could do like a
word,
little
we
book
should
club
do
type
that.
thing.
I'm not going. Well, I still got my 2 free audiobooks from Audible. Shouts out Audible.
Not sponsored.
Put
Yeah.
code RECLOT for 2 free. Nah, I got you. For real though, I got 2 free ones, so that's gonna be one of them.
Yo, Manscaped, hit me up. I haven't shaved. I'm waiting on you.
Yo, chill. What's
Got a bush.
What's we go to Forbes? What's we got the Amazon? All right, UFC 278 is tonight. Kamaru versus Edward Scissorhands, and then Luke against Bohachinya. Vira, what you think is gonna happen tonight?
I want to make the first bet on Rec Lot history. Anything y'all want, I got Rockhold. Knockout.
How much you want to put on that?
Oh, I didn't know we was talking money, but
Nah, anything.
son, we unmask you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
I'm down for that because I think Bohachinya gonna knock him the fuck
Alright,
out.
name your price then. Name your price.
Main event? We're talking about main event?
You gotta dye that mullet.
Alright, let's go.
Um,
Alright, comments. Let me know what color y'all want.
Word.
If he loses.
We'll put a poll out.
Yeah, we'll put a poll.
I got Rockhold, bro.
I got Bohachinya. I'm not gonna lie. I want Rocco to win though.
Yo, nah, but like I don't really like what's the name? Thiago? No, it's not Thiago, right? Paulo Costa.
Paulo
Oh,
Costa.
Paulo Costa.
But yo, you saw. I mean, you saw. I probably heard the rec last podcast because they put up to his room at 6 a.m. when he was cutting weight to take out blood from him. So what y'all think about that? Like, that's putting him in danger, bro. Even though I don't like him, like.
Wait, what happened?
He was cutting weight like at 6 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
USADA pulled up because they heard the rec lot that everybody on steroids. You know, they
For
heard
real?
Yeah, they heard that.
No,
last
but did they
episode.
really pull up?
Yeah, 6 in the morning. He was cutting weight. And
That's foul, bro.
They made him draw blood.
But you have to do it though. You have to, bro.
Yeah, but
'Cause especially
he
right
cutting
now.
weight though. That's dangerous.
Yeah, that is true, bro.
I don't know if you saw. He was like, "Fuck USADA."
Like, bro, he's losing all the water that he has in him. Like, he has no blood to give. But still, you gotta keep it fair, especially right now that have you seen Luke's press conferences and shit? He been speaking out about that too, that there's mad cheaters in the game and shit.
I'm telling you, Luke looking good. Pause for the fight.
Bro, he looks good, but that chin though.
I don't know, bro.
He need that Chris Rock chin. For real, bro.
He need that crimson chin.
Crimson chin, bro. I forgot.
I got
about
Rocco KO.
Unya, who you think gonna win?
Rockhold and
Costa.
Costa. I think Costa.
Costa.
I don't know why, but I just do.
How you think he gonna win though?
Takedowns.
Takedowns?
Yeah, I feel like if he's been practicing for a fact on that, and I don't know how to pronounce the other guy's name. How do you say it? The other guy's name that he's fighting?
Rockhold?
Costa? Oh, Rockhold, yeah. And I think Rockhold, he's gonna try to avoid a lot kicking, cause.
What? Keep going.
And then
Nah, yo, listen, for real, because his Barca analysis, that ass panned out when I watched the game last week.
You a little genius.
That ass, bro, that shit was spot on, bro.
He was fine.
He was spot on.
My bookie fans. Listen
my
to that.
Bucky fan.
Word.
Nah, yeah, I think he's definitely gonna win, but if we're gonna bet, let me know.
All
Man, he
right.
looking at you, horse.
Baby, who you think gonna win?
I think Costa and Usman are both gonna win off roids.
Horse, who you think?
I want Luke Rockhold to win, but yeah, if you don't got that chin though.
What round do you give to?
But but I think Bohajinya is gonna knock him out. Bohajinya.
What round do you guys think is gonna last up to?
I seriously think he's gonna catch him in the first round, bro.
Yeah, I think first.
I think Rockhold.
Luke,
I think it's first.
Luke gonna knock
I
him
think
out first
Rockhold's
round.
gonna get aggressive and like try to,
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
try to pressure him. But I think he's gonna get caught like quick.
Nah,
I
and
think
even
it's-
if he don't, then in that case, Boachinha is gonna be pushing the pace, and still you're gonna get caught.
But he's gonna get tired super quick though. That's the thing. He will get tired.
But
super-
either way,
Who?
though, that chin,
Rockhold.
bro, it's too.
Nah.
That
You don't
chin,
think
I
so?
thought you was talking about Costa.
You think
Yeah,
Costa will get
Costa
tired
gets
quicker?
tired.
Nah, I was
quick.
gonna say, I think he
Nah, that's
he has
another
worked on
thing,
his
bro.
stamina.
That's another thing, bro. That video I told you I was watching, they did one on him too, Boachinha. He
Oh,
got
yeah.
exposed too, and they was like, bro,
How accurate is that though?
what do you mean?
Like you actually believe him and stuff?
Yeah, bro, cause he's like mad knowledgeable, like
There's this guy on YouTube that
Like-
exposes him though.
yeah.
Is it the same guy?
More plates, more dates. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cause bro, even Rogan had him on. Yeah, like he's really knowledgeable on that shit. But he had like an hour-long video. Boachinha used to gas out in the first round, bro, and now out of nowhere, he's making it past 3-5 rounds somehow. What?
Nothing.
I thought you wanted to say something, bro.
I'm just looking.
Nah, but yeah, I think Paulo Costa is gonna win. Bohajinya. Nah, but yeah, I think he's gonna knock out Luke. Which, so Do you guys think he should retire if he gets knocked out again?
Rocco?
Yeah.
Yeah, he do. He don't need to fight, bro. He don't.
What's the last time you fought? Like 4 years ago?
3 years ago.
Damn.
What?
Who did he fight? Was it Jiri?
You too, bro. What?
No, was it Jiri he fought? Last? Didn't he go up?
He fought Yuri?
Didn't he go up and wait for one fight?
It wasn't Yuri. It was Reyes, bro.
No, it wasn't Reyes.
Yes, it was.
Wait, this is at 185, right?
205. Remember he went up?
This is 205 today?
No. Today's 185, but his last fight was at 205, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was against Jiri.
It was Reyes, bro.
I'm gonna check.
Nigga, Yuri, I don't even think he has 3 years in the company, does he?
Yo.
Maybe not, I don't know.
But does he have a chin though?
You don't got a chin though. Shout out to Diddy.
Fuck.
To Crimson Chin.
You know what?
Y'all know Orlando Brown, right? From
Yeah, of course.
he said
he said Paulo Costa, right?
What did he say,
Talking about
bro?
Paulo Costa.
Orlando Brown said Diddy gave him the ooh
Rocco?
Yeah, you see
Last
that?
fight was in 2019.
Give him the
against Blackowicz.
what?
Oh, it was against Blackowicz.
Oh, yeah, Blakovic.
Sean Blackovich.
So, I mean, he did
Blazikowski.
lose to the man who eventually won the title, so that's not really a bad loss.
That's true.
But still, he did get knocked. He keeps getting knocked out.
Yeah, knock the fuck out.
He's old,
I got
bro.
Rocco, bro. Straight up.
I got Costa. And the Usman Edwards, who you got?
Me?
Yeah, who you got?
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna wrestle. Usman said they're gonna wrestle, so Usman.
Yeah. Unya, who you think?
Usman, but that's gonna be a boring fight.
Yeah.
I hate how Usman fights. It's just he stay grappling. He's like another that one guy, the Russian. What's his name?
Oh, Khabib.
Khabib. Yeah, he's just like him.
Boring,
I hate that. It's mad boring. So I mean,
And you a wrestler saying that.
yeah. So I mean,
This man Nunya said, I fuck with wrestling, but that shit boring, bro. That shit is ass. Yo, baby, who you think will win?
I already said how he's gonna win. Off of you know what.
No, for real, bro.
up the stories.
Bring him down.
Right.
Right.
I mean, he's gonna come down to wrestling. I think that's his advantage, right?
Yeah.
So
Huge advantage.
So I say wrestling.
Who's the UFC fighter that they be claiming that when he punches is like the hardest punch ever? What is it?
Ngannou?
Ngannou?
Yeah, they said
I like him. But
they said it's proven. He hits like a
Are you getting ran over?
like
by
a Ford
truck,
truck. Yeah, like
yeah,
a
Ford
Ford
truck.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's proven.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the
They
impact,
scientifically,
like,
they
measured,
did
yeah,
it.
they measured.
I don't know. That's why I don't be believing in science sometimes, bro. Tell me.
I mean,
You
Bro.
get ran over by a truck, bro.
Punch.
Look at him, bro.
Run over by a truck, bro.
look at him though, and he's on roids, bro.
Hey, yo, roids though.
He's
But he is
definitely-
He
on
human, boy.
So it don't matter,
That's a truck. You comparing a human with a truck,
bro.
bro?
Mark,
Oh,
yo,
no, bro.
Mark
No.
Henry.
Bro, if a truck hits you, you getting split in half. Like legit,
Come on, bro.
roids.
Mark Henry human, and he was carrying buses. He was carrying buses. Yes or no?
Mark Henry was carrying those legs. Them shits was folded.
Or so you to go on?
I mean, if we analyze this fight and we take a close look at it,
Shut up, bro.
Shut
You gonna win?
I'm not that corny ass Dan Hardy. Dan Hardy, you can fucking box me too. You're corny as fuck, bro. And don't be trying to press Herb Dean.
Fuck that fat piece of shit. What's his name? John. You know what I'm talking. The first question.
Oh,
Bro, I wanna
bro,
go
that guy
against
that always
him,
wants to
bro.
give the first
Oh,
question.
John Morgan.
John.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Bro, I
God,
hate
bro.
that
He act like he
motherfucker.
owned the UFC or
Yeah.
something, bro.
Bro.
Like, I'm gonna go up to meet you, bro. I know
Nah,
you can't.
but-
I know you can't meet me.
Nah, speaking of the reporters, real quick, bro, y'all could suck my dick. They're so soft, bro. Nah, for real, yo. Every time I watch an interview with Dana, it's so awkward. They suck up to him so much, bro. Like,
Bro, they be acting like they family and they be friends.
yeah, bro. Like, he don't give a fuck about y'all. He'll have y'all aerialed ASAP, bro. As soon as y'all fuck up, like that ass, bro.
Nah, but bro,
Fuck UFC media.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you who I think is gonna win. But first, yo, Dan Hardy. You want to box? We could box.
John Morgan.
Nah,
fuck
Dan
you,
Hardy
bitch.
is really corny as fuck though. Like I really do wish.
Hey,
I
you know
could-
who else I'm getting tired of? The Schmo. Oh, fuck you. Keep going.
Yo, y'all heard Luke Rockhold? He called out Barstool Sports, I think. Or
Oh, full send. Nah,
like,
full
yeah,
send.
like those. Like, but I mean, like he basically said like those type of.
Yeah.
Because that was some
people,
racist
like,
shit that
That
you
was
saw what they
racist.
did.
Yeah,
That was racist.
That was racist.
It
How
gave
you-
you
for
wanna
those
explain
of
it?
you who
Yeah.
don't know, he gave Chito Vera, who's an Ecuadorian UFC fighter, he gave him a luchador mask, basically implying like Mexican culture.
And
So-
he said, this was his explanation. He said, I let his manager know beforehand. Yeah, but you didn't let Cheeto know beforehand.
Nah, and even that, bro, he was like, oh well, I was just in San Diego. He act like it's San Diego culture. Like, bro, we don't
No,
go
it's
to nobody
not.
goes to San Diego and
And
buys
another
masks.
thing that I don't like is people, like, I'm talking about, like, fans. They pick and choose, like, when something is racist and when something is not racist.
Yeah,
you
because
know, that's society.
even Luke
though.
said it himself. Because the guy was like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that." But Luke,
Exactly.
who trains with Cheeto, was like, "Oh, but he took it that
Yeah,
way."
he took
Yeah.
it that way.
So
And then the people in the comments are trying to act like they know Cheeto. When this man literally trains with
Yeah.
Cheeto.
That's literally
They're like,
his
oh, he wasn't
boy,
trying to
bro.
be racist. Just because, like, I guess they're full send fans or whatever. But I don't like how people pick and choose.
yeah,
Like, if you cool with full send, like, you like their stuff, that's cool. But you don't got to defend, like, racist shit like that. Like,
That's another thing,
the,
bro.
the full send MMA
Full
guy.
send too. I'm
yeah.
getting sick and tired of those boys, bro. For real, and they be like shit talking, trying to act hard, and only when O'Malley's around, bro. That's the shit that I hate. For real, bro. I hate that shit, bro.
or at least stand by your word, bro. Like, yeah, I gave him a luchador man. My fault. I thought he was
Yeah.
Mexican,
Like,
bro.
at least apologize for it.
Nah, like yeah, like sometimes you don't mean to be racist, but
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly. It could have been accidental.
Yeah,
But
like,
who thinks of that? Like, I'm not gonna go to an Ecuadorian and be like, "Oh, this Mexican luchador mask is gonna be funny."
bro? But the way I see it, even if he's Mexican, why would you bring a mask? Like,
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
that's still racist. Like,
But anyways, Usman Edwards. I really want Edwards to win, but I do think Usman is just gonna take it to the ground. Edwards, he said he did get better on the ground, but I just feel like if you rose up, like, just being like a ground type of fighter, you're always gonna have the advantage. So I think Usman's gonna literally win like on some boring shit, like just hug and sniff some cock like Khabib. So,
yeah.
oh Khabib, you a bitch.
I hate how he retired from like after being.
He's a
like,
little
like,
snake.
He's a bitch. That's why, bro.
He did it.
He's a
Like,
little snake in the grass.
that's another thing. To me, he has no GOAT debate at all.
Who, Khabib?
He has no GOAT debate, bro.
What if Tony goes to Eagle FC and fights him? We get the closure that we need.
I'm not interested.
This man said the closure, bro. We don't give a fuck about that fight no more.
It was supposed to be like in 2013, something
Yeah.
like that.
Shit, I wanted a
Damn.
Khabib. I wanted a Khabib and McGregor too.
I don't know, bro. McGregor getting his ass beat.
I'm not gonna lie though. At
I'm
least
gonna
that-
lie, he kind of had it for a round.
And not even that. Like that fight was entertaining somehow.
It was.
'Cause all he did was sniff his cock. But it was but it was entertaining though.
Hey, fucking yo.
That's what he did though, bro. Go watch the fight. Tell me he not sniffing fucking balls.
Push. Push.
For real, bro.
You find that entertaining?
Hell no, not that far. Not that far.
Push.
But bro, McGregor doesn't have boring fights. He just
He
doesn't.
doesn't, he doesn't have boring fights.
He
Yeah,
doesn't,
I
bro.
can agree with that. He doesn't have boring fights.
What do you feel about him and Dustin Poirier Part 3?
What you say?
Him and Poirier Part 3.
Bro, I watch anything that McGregor's on, honestly. And those fights were entertaining. I'm not even mad at that.
Y'all think that that's his return fight, or he gonna like take it somewhere else first?
I think they were gonna try to do the Nate Diaz fight.
Nate Diaz one,
But
yeah.
he's leaving. So I think either Chandler or Charles. Because Charles, if he wins, he said he wants McGregor.
I want Chandler because Chandler keeps calling him out since debut.
And Chandler's another one. He doesn't have boring fights.
Yeah, Chandler is like another McGregor.
Bro, yeah,
He's-
you
the first debut.
He's a stand-up, right?
His
Yeah,
debut
He
fight. I
does
already liked
everything,
him.
bro.
Scrap,
He
yeah.
just likes to fight. Like he's just a fighter.
he German suplex just engaged.
Yeah, he does everything. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
And I like that he rushes a lot. Like he's not scared to start off and throw a first punch and everything.
Bro, and off rip. As soon
as he calls it, he goes,
bro,
like, yo, like, that's what I like.
Already. Yeah, that's what I like.
He got a black kid.
Facts, he do. And what was the other one?
Nah, since we were talking about racism.
Nah, he do. He just got a black kid, and he also, I think, an Asian kid, no?
Damn.
I'm pretty sure he has just 2 black kids.
Oh, for real?
Like he adopted 2 black kids. I'm pretty sure.
No, because I know he has a black
Like, yeah,
boy.
good for him. That's a W for
that's a
Chandler.
W.
That's a W.
Can't hate on a man like that,
like,
bro.
Come on, bro.
That's a W.
Oh yeah, but as I was saying, probably Chandler. I hope Charles wins, bro. And he'll just get paid. Conor gets another title shot, and the fans win, bro.
So, I know we. Did anybody say Leon was gonna win?
You did.
No, I said I want him to win.
Oh, nah, I think Usman is gonna
Nobody
win.
thinks he's gonna win.
I think Usman
Because
is
I was
win.
gonna ask if he were to win, how do you guys see him winning?
I would say decision, and I would say just like, but I just don't see how he's not gonna get taken down, bro. Because Usman is gonna keep pressing him and looking for that takedown, but I would say just piece him up, keep backing up, so you don't
And
get
kicks.
taken down, and that's about it.
I
Bro.
think kicks, too, because,
So,
I
like,
mean,
point-
Usman barely
by
be...
points.
Usman barely
Points.
be on his feet. Like, he barely be, like, focused if people kick on him. So, I think he should just do a lot of kicking.
And say what you want about Usman, that man got a chin, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen him get rocked.
But
and-
that's what I'm saying. The
He be
legs,
having the
he
shake,
should go
bro.
for the legs, bro.
He do.
He's back. Yo, he just got a shake and he's back, bro. I swear.
And he be shaking his head like, why would you do that? And he be getting tighter.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still mad about that Masvidal knockout, bro. How you go out like that?
That's
bro?
another bitch too, Masvidal. Like Masvidal, you a bitch, bro. Like how you gonna talk shit and then you gonna sucker punch Kobe in the street?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
like
I
that,
remember
bro.
Like who
I
does
like that.
pussy shit like that, bro? Like,
You a bitch, bro. Yeah, you a bitch for that. That's a bitch move.
And you're not even Donald Trump's favorite fighter, bozo.
Yo, who y'all think Kobe fighting next? Has they even said?
Nah, I think they're gonna work out their legal issues because I think that's why they're not booking Masvidal in any fights yet. I think it's
yeah,
like-
that is why he said it.
I think it's like later this month or next month that they're gonna start the trial.
What y'all think though? Poirier?
Nah, Poirier's a pussy.
He won't fight him?
Nah, he won't fight Kobe. Poirier's a bitch.
I don't know because yeah, I think Poirier is a bitch too. Cause for real. Cause bro, how you saying you don't want to cut the weight, but as soon as Kobe wants to fight you, you're like, oh no, I'll stay at 155. Like, come on, bro. It's obvious you don't want to fight. Cause that's the only fight he has up there. What were you gonna say?
Oh, no, nothing. But I just wanted to talk about, you know how since we're talking about fighting and stuff, the thing about Jake Paul and KSI.
What about
they
them,
fighting?
bro?
They fighting.
Are they really?
Is it
Yeah,
official yet?
yeah, they officially.
I thought KSI was fighting Wasabi, no?
Nah, he's fighting 2 other people now, like on the same day.
Oh, I saw that. Is that
He's
real?
fighting 2 people on the same day.
Is that true?
Yeah,
KSI?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he
on
is.
the card.
I saw that. Yeah,
It's
I
on
saw
the
that.
card. He's
Wasabi?
fighting. Nah,
Nah,
it's
I don't
an
know.
actual professional boxer.
What?
That's crazy.
Wait, what if he gets knocked out in the
That's
first
that's
round?
what I was saying. I was like, what?
See, that shit smells rigged, bro. Like, you know
Sound
there's
like
gonna
some
be two
WWE
fights,
gauntlet match.
right? Like you know for sure there's gonna be two
Yeah.
fights. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, that sounded rigged, and it sounds ass, bro. I'm not paying for no KSI fight. Fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, the one that kind of had me laughing was Jake Paul and Tate Andrew.
Oh, Andrew Tate.
Tate.
Andrew. Yeah, there was. They were like yapping back and forth. Right?
Yeah,
See, that I would watch.
that I would watch
Tate
because they're
is
two
and
entertainers.
Tate is a fighter. Nah, he's a fighter.
He's
yeah.
he's a kickboxer.
Yeah, kickboxing world champion.
World
bro.
champion,
So, at least he's a striker, bro. Like Woodley was a wrestler, and that fight was dog shit, bro. Alright, yo, we had to take a little pause. Our first ever guest here on the Rec Lot, very special guest. Oh, I thought y'all was clapping. Just to introduce him real quick. This is the most winningest coach in rec history. most winning coach in Hudson Valley history. I call him the Sir Alex of the Hudson Valley. Give it up for Flako. All right, Flako, you coming off a championship win last week, right? That was last week.
Last weekend.
You still don't have my medals
I need mine too.
and his, but you're here in studio. Talk to us about how the season went and how you guys ended up
Of course.
gaining, what is it, 10th championship?
Something like that. First, I want to start off by saying thank you guys for having me, the Rec Lab, the future podcast. You feel me? This is the start of something big. You feel me? No cap. Second, we can talk about the Rack, yo. To be honest, we had a tough season this year. We had a lot of ups and downs. You know, two key players that played with me this whole season couldn't make it to playoffs, but they got their reasons. You feel me? They were still part of the team. At the end of the day, they're still champions. I mean, for a team that came in 7th place to go in the playoffs and basically smoke the other teams was something I'm proud of. You feel me? The first game we ended up winning 8-1, so that speaks a lot for itself.
So you got 7th place, right? So you had to play against 2nd place, right? What do you tell your players? Like, what do you tell your players at that moment where you know maybe you have to play a team that on paper is better than you?
Yeah, of course. I tell my guys most of the time, it doesn't really matter what seed we come in my opinion. That's what I look at in soccer, because soccer is a natural game. You could be you can be in first place, but you can lose to the worst team in the league type shit. And I've had that from experience. Like when I made a team in Goshen, we went undefeated all season, first place. I lost 3-2 the first round of playoffs. So for me, a seeding doesn't matter. I tell my guys we come here to play, we come here to put up a show, and that's what we did the first round of playoffs. We put a show for the fans, 8-1, nice little victory against La Hacha, you feel me? Taught them boys a lesson. For this upcoming season, same thing, we're going a little ups and downs. First game, we started with a man down. They tied us last minute. I scored a PK. We tied Esquipulas, you know. They're little Guatemalans, but they know how to play.
Little Chapines. Shout outs to them.
Shout out to my boy Gio, Guatemalan ass.
Still got some unfinished business.
You want to bring that up?
You want to talk about that?
Yo, basically, I'm retired right now. I'm going to keep it at that.
Forcefully retired. All right, yo, Flako.
But hey, this is a new season. I would really, fuck with all three of y'all. Y'all came to the team and we win it as a team. You feel me?
Of course.
Shit,
We gonna be there.
that night we was lit.
We was.
Niggas was stealing our bottles and shit. Like,
I did hear about that, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna keep it to myself. That night was crazy though.
No, but I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Edit that out.
I want to pick your brain a little bit. So you get to the final. You've lost finals. You've won finals. When you get to that point, what do you tell your players right before the game starts?
To be honest, I huddled up my guys, and this final was a little different because our whole team showed up, but during halftime, at least 4 or 5 of my guys left to go play another final. So that kind of fucked me over in a way, but we had really good players where it didn't really make a difference. But I try to motivate my guys as much. Shout out to my guy Gato, because he's the one that
Shout out Cat, bro. Shout out Cat.
Shout out Gatinho.
He's the heart of the team. You feel
Gatinho.
me?
Shout out
Only
Gatinho,
one-
bro.
Everybody wanted him to raise the chip. He might not have been the captain this season, but he was definitely one of our leaders on that team. You feel me? He was part of the process, the ups and downs, playing with a man down. And I know he hated that shit. I've heard it from many times. But I told him, yo, playoffs hit, we gonna win. And I spoke it to reality, and it came true.
That's always good to have that mentality, especially as a coach. I mean, if you don't have that confidence towards your players, then what's the point? Like, you reach to that. That's the point of going throughout the season, to reach to that specific point of playoffs. So now it's like a turn switch for everybody. Like, yo, we're going to play every game as if it was like the final. and I feel like that's good in your aspect of seeing it that way. That's good to have, because not a lot of teams have that as a coach. Like you could get to playoffs and the coach barely like speaks. He'd just be like, all right, just go out there and it's like, fuck it, like we're here, right? Like he's just like, all right, we're here, like we made it this far, like just keep playing the way you're playing. But in reality, you do need someone that needs to like talk to you and be like, yo, we're here for a reason. Like we're gonna play every game as if it was a final.
All right, let's talk about the refs. Now, I know we were arguing about VAR last week, but the Hudson Valley need VAR, bro. These refs are trash, bro. These refs are garbage.
We might need robots.
Flako, please talk to me about the refs, bro. Tell me they not garbage.
Nah. Talk about them first, and then let us know like what you tell your players. Cause bro, I know every single game they gotta be frustrated with the refereeing. So what do you tell them in terms of getting past that during the game?
Me personally, when it comes to men's league ref, I hate them all. They be mad cool and shit outside the field.
Yeah.
Talking all love and shit. Once they hit that whistle, bro, they are not your friends, bro. Especially not mine, you feel me? They were against us in the final. They took a goal away that was a goal, in my opinion. Like, homie just headed it, but his the goalie and the other team player crashed into each other.
Oh yeah.
And the guy said my player hit him,
Seen that.
which wasn't the case, you feel me? So they took one goal from us.
That was supposed to be.
They took a couple. They gave us a lot of yellow cards and stuff. But me specifically, like my team, we're a bunch of young kids. You feel me, from college and stuff like that. So they're used to getting called a lot. Refs calling shots and stuff like that. But when it comes to men's league, I tell them, listen, half the shit he ain't gonna call. And they see that you're white or something.
It's true though. It's true.
They see that you're white, you're not Spanish. They're already against you, in my opinion. You feel me? So. A lot of my college players, I tell them, like, don't just play. Like, the more you argue with the ref, the more he's going to hate us, you feel me, specifically. Like, and that's what happened with us in the final. Like, a lot of my guys were complaining, but, like, I told them, like, hey, listen, like, this is men's league, you feel me? Like, this, half the time, it's a foul, but he ain't going to call it, in my opinion. And that's what happened. And, like, they're starting to learn little by little because, and then I feel like, in my opinion, like, playing men's league like this kind of helps you when you go to like college or like a different level because you got that shit that the refs don't really call, so you're always playing, hustling, playing the whistle and stuff like that. So I don't like the refs here, if I'm being honest.
Do you think that reffing problem, like all the ref inconsistencies, is something that can be fixed, or do you think that they're always just gonna be trash?
I don't think anything's gonna change till they're required to have a license or some shit like that. For now, they're just doing men's league game.
They're just going there to take chicken.
For those of y'all that don't know, bro, I've literally seen refs at halftime go drink some Coronas with like the opposing team and just laugh it off, bro.
I've seen refs
it's true, though.
drink before they ref
bro.
the game.
Yeah.
I've seen refs drink, bro, like in their porches, like no problem.
My dad, bro, I remember growing up, bro. My dad had a game, and he brought the ref home to drink. like that's how the reffing issue is here in the Hudson Valley.
Bro, I've been drunk and been offered to referee a game. No lie.
Shouts out Zacarias, man. The GOAT. Nah, for real. Saka, say what you want, bro. I don't know. He's the best ref that they've had around. Also, was butt cheeks too, but he was way, bro. And nowadays, it's like you can't even say shit, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
Like
They take everything personal.
You can't
I feel
even
like, at
show-
times. Like, you
show
can't even say
frustration.
nothing.
So now that we're talking about refs, right? How do you feel that most fields here in the right, or just here in the Hudson Valley, yeah, in general, that they're low key whack? Would you blame refs' decisions based on the fields as well?
That's a good question,
The
though.
fields are whack.
Yeah.
The fields are whack.
Yeah, what you think, Flako?
In my opinion, the fields are trash too, but the refs are just trash.
Yeah,
You
bro.
can't blame the field for the refs'
For
decision.
decision
You feel
making,
me?
yeah.
Like that, cause like I've played at Milton, I've played at Goshen. The fields are alright. Refs are still shit over there. You feel me? So like the right just being a shit field doesn't make a difference in my opinion.
Well, we talking about like the quality of the refs and the quality of the pitch, but I want to talk about the quality of the league as a whole. because like I said, I feel like the players might be better, but the league as a whole has less of quality. So, one, do you agree with that? And two, like why or what are your thoughts?
In my opinion, I feel like the level of soccer over here has like there's a lot of talent here, but like teams and stuff like it, there's no competition. In my opinion, like the teams aren't that good like what they were a couple years ago, a couple decades ago when I used to watch as a kid. You know, my uncle always used to have a team, so I was always around like.
Why do you think
the
that
soccer
though?
environment? I'm sorry.
Why do you think that?
It's just the way the shit's organized, you feel me? Nowadays, you gotta pay to play, you feel me? They charging $15 at the Armory Monday nights. Like, what kind of bullshit is that for 2 hours?
That's true,
like, just
bro.
to play soccer? Everything's about money nowadays, you feel me? So, and, you know, everybody wants to play when it comes to the fall, the winter and stuff, so that's their only go-to spot. And for me, paying $15, like, I don't tend to complain, but, like, that shit is not it, bro. Like,
Yeah, you bugging.
like $15 to play 2 hours with some scrubs, like I'd rather just be at home. Like,
It's true though.
Pay
Yeah.
15 to be competitive.
Word. Then maybe I'll think about it.
So like that's my opinion on the level of soccer. It decreased a lot too, and it comes from like the high school too. Like me watching over the years, like back then the competition was a lot more like exciting, you know, harder and stuff. Nowadays I go watch a game and I'm like, damn, like I don't even have to be fit. I can probably play. Like, so,
Shit,
like,
ass.
a lot of shit has changed. You feel me? It could have been like the coaching and the system nowadays. You know, I feel like social media also changed a lot. Like, you know, back in the day, like everybody was outside.
Yeah.
As a kid, you feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Nowadays, everybody inside on their phone playing Fortnite, Black Ops. You know, which I don't blame them, but a lot has changed over the years. You feel
That's
me?
true.
So we just trying to adapt little by little.
You think it's like a passion type of thing, or like maybe kids don't care as
So
much?
now that we're talking about the new generation, what do you expect or what do you see the new generation developing within soccer? Like, what would you want from a kid in this new generation? Like, what is your aspect? Like, what do you think they should be like now?
Well, bro, I don't think it's just like our area. I think it's the country. It's not the number one sport in the country. So even if you got all these people with like a lot of talent, it's hard to make it pro here. Like if you don't have money, like it's really hard to make it pro here. As opposed to like other countries, at least in other countries, it's the number one sport in their country. So like you can kind of stand out a little more if you're good at it. And I feel like they probably do have like more clubs, even if it's lower level,
Yeah.
right? Like they have lower clubs. So like Jamie Vardy played in the Sunday League, and like 5 years later he was
Yeah, it's
winning
more
the Premier
connected
League.
too. 'Cause
Yeah,
it goes all the way down to like D4,
exactly.
D5. I think like Division 8. I think.
And then here like the rec, like wouldn't it be cool if the rec led to like at least MLS?
Yeah, like if it was at least like
Yeah.
a Division, I don't know,
Like at
10.
least if you could be watched to eventually end up playing in the MLS, that would be cool. But it don't like. I feel like the passion, the dedication to this league went down also because people just realized, hey, like, what are we gonna get out of it? Even if
True.
we keep winning, we're just gonna stay here and just win here. So I think that's also a problem.
I agree on that too. I also agree like a lot of people make teams like in my opinion like because there ain't no money like in certain leagues or because you waste more than what you like come out with and stuff. So like for me personally like winning like it's just about winning like the respect, you feel me, like because like money wise like it don't make sense for me like realistically you win 2K then you almost pay more than 2K like it don't really make sense. Same with all these other leagues and that's why I don't really like competing in these leagues because it's a dead end, you feel me? You win, you get some respect wherever you win, and then you get a little bit of money that you wasted off the come up. And my opinion, that's why I've gone to like Yorktown or I enter big money tournaments because it's a long shot, but there's way more money and less
and
investment in it. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
and it's
that's why I do.
competition too. So it's like it's a different environment as well. You go over there and you see different teams, different styles. So it's different.
people,
Yeah,
you see
different
type
people.
of soccer,
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
you know, different experience and stuff. And staying around here, you see the same people.
Same people.
Same team, same old Marathon, same all these other teams. Like they're old already. Like Marathon's washed. They're done. It's over.
It's
Like,
over.
But respect to them because they always had a team where all their players stayed together. That's another thing I really want to talk about and ask you about. How do
And
you
they
feel
were
about
winning.
like
They were winning too.
they won a lot. How do you feel about like players nowadays? Do you think there's the same like loyalty? I feel like, again, and it might be come down with the quality because back then you had like at least 10 teams that you knew would always come to the league. They always had the same players.
Same
They
heads.
had chemistry. They all showed up all the time. Cause sometimes I be watching 8v8 games over there, and it's supposed to be 11v11. No, seriously, I think that all comes into play. So I think that all comes into play. So how much do you think like loyalty and like players moving around has to do with the quality?
In my opinion, I speak a lot about loyalty, as you can see. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie Paid in Full. That kind of shit, like, you learn a lot from that shit. But nowadays, players don't have no loyalty in you. Like, you can, in my opinion, there is no loyalty around here. Whether, unless you're paying somebody or, like, doing it right, like, there ain't no loyalty. A team, the guys just, like, bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. In my opinion, from what I've experienced. The only players that I see that have loyalty to me is like the college kids, but that's because they're not gonna come here and play with other men's league teams. You feel me? I grew up with them, playing with them, so they just come and ball for me. But like when it comes to certain players, like you see him playing one season with this team, one season that, and that's why like a lot of teams don't stay together and they don't build the chemistry. Like my end goal, like for the future, because like I've entered like big money tournaments and stuff like that. I want to build somewhat of a core, so like I can take that core with me. And then, like, when I go to, like, a big money tournament, I just bring, like, a couple extra ballers, you feel me? Like, 'cause you already got your core team.
Because you need that chemistry too. You can't just put people out there.
I've learned a lot from making teams. Like, my teams are, like, a PSG team. Like, no chemistry. Ballers, but no chemistry. And we lose sometimes because of that. Because, a lot of players have egos. You're playing with a kid that's D1. The other kid's D1. That one thinks he's better than the other, so they're not passing the ball. Like, a lot of ego nowadays, bro. It really is like that.
Do you think with the whole loyalty thing, do you think it's also because like players do, like you said, you have to pay the player, right? Do you think it's also the loyalty thing? No one's loyal anymore because, say you join a new team, right, and you pay but you're not playing. Do you think, and like, for example, maybe like the players already there have loyalty for each other and they don't want to give this new guy a chance, and that new guy is still paying, so he ends up leaving because he's just wasting his money. Do you think that also has something to do with it, like they're wasting money?
It could be, but it also plays a role on the coach, on the guy that runs the team, whatever, how you treat your players, in my opinion. Because if you treat them like shit, you text them last minute, yo, we play, like hopefully, then But if you treat them with respect, you'll get the same kind of respect. It all depends because everybody's different. So, like, everybody views loyalty different. So, I can't really say, you feel me? Like, I know my loyalty is, like, if I'm playing with you and, like, we won it and, like, you hold it down, you give me respect, like, I'm going to stay with you, you feel me? Like, unless I'm making my own stuff, then I'm staying with you. Like, and that's why, that's the way I view loyalty. Because a lot of guys, they just be bouncing. And you would think they got loyalty towards you, and then you're just like, damn, like, alright, like.
Fuck you.
For real.
For real. Nah, another thing, bro. In terms of like the league quality, how much do you think greed plays a role? Cause the guy that's in charge, bro, he's charging too much money. Like, I don't think it's that much money to take care of like the field, whatever you gotta pay for that. The refs, we pay them, so you don't even have to pay them anymore. And on top of that, whatever team wins, I don't even think he gives half of the money back. So where does that money go? And do you think that plays a role in why the league quality is so low right now?
I mean, I definitely do think that plays a role because, the higher the price, the more teams you're going to want and the better teams are going to be, in my opinion. If you're getting about $2,000 and you're basically paying like $2,500 to get in, like, it's, you're doing it for the respect, in my opinion. Like, there's no other reason why to do it. But I think, like, that plays, the cash price always plays a role, in my opinion, too. But also, like, the way he runs the league is, like, in my opinion, it's shitty. Like, the way he charges, the way he does shit. But, I mean, ain't nobody have put a foot down and said anything, you feel me? So people just keep coming back and forth. So as long as they allow him to do that, he's going to keep on doing it, bro.
It sometimes could be considered as an unsafe environment when it comes to people fighting and stuff.
Oh, that is true. No, that's true.
But it's true, and it's the people drinking beer.
Yeah,
That's considered an unsafe environment for children at a park, bro. It's at a park, like, you feel me? So, how do you feel knowing that sometimes stuff like that happen and there's like big chaoses, like for no reason over a game? Like, yes, it's a game, but like it's at a park. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Like, there's kids there. Like, how do you react to that? Like, how do you feel about certain stuff like that happening?
I feel like that won't change for a while. Like, we're living in a community where it's Newburgh, where we're like we were known as like one of the top 10, 20 most dangerous cities in the fucking country. You feel me? Like, it's a park, but it's also like in almost near the hood. You feel me? So it's an environment. You know, you're gonna have people smoking, you know, playgrounds, all this other bullshit. I don't think that's gonna change for a while. You know, and if it does, it's gonna take a long process. You feel me? But I feel like that's part of the process. You feel me? Like, you know, people just come in drinking, you know, watching the game, smoking. You know, fights are about to happen. You feel me? But it's part of it. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon.
I got a question for you with regards to violence. If an opposing player squared up to you in the middle of a game, are you boxing?
Yeah, most definitely. In my opinion, like,
Think about boxing.
boxing, bro. Yo, you think you a boxer now?
Nah,
or what?
Flako, you was about to smack somebody up in the
Boxing.
final, right? You was about to smack
Yeah.
somebody up in the final.
yeah. I mean, personally, like, the way I view certain shit is like, as long as you respect me, no disrespect, I respect you. That, like, I'm the same way. But like, the moment you start acting funny and shit, like, I'm with it 100%. Like, I don't care if you're bigger or not. Like, you feel me? Like, I'll take a L, but
Or
at least I'm gonna live to tell. You feel me?
Yeah, word.
But that's the one thing. Yeah, I've told guys before, like, yeah, you're just chatting. Like, if you really want it, like, we go outside like the field. Like it's like that. You feel me? But that all plays a role too, because it's just like a lot of guys are hotheads, so you gotta know who you fucking with and shit like that. But for one thing, to answer your question, like, I'm about it. But
you don't got no other questions regarding the league?
I do. So, because I might end up boxing TJ Dillashaw. And we're not sure yet, but Conte might box Tuchel in the undercard. You down to box someone in the undercard?
of course,
Because we could find you an opponent.
as long as like the same, you know, weight division
Yeah.
around there, like, I'm with it. You feel
Alright,
me?
so
no crazy.
We'll get a ref.
disadvantage.
Yo, drop a comment if you trying to box my boy Flako, bro. But you gotta be in his weight class, though. You gotta be in his weight class.
Gotta
Yo,
be
yeah,
around
what's your
one.
weight class?
Because we trying to fill up the card. Because I'm going to box TJ Dillashaw, and then Conte's going to box Tuchel.
I'm
So
at
we're going to need an opponent for you.
I say like 140, 145.
Yeah.
Viral, you don't got nothing?
Nah, I wanted to ask him about fuck, I forgot.
I got a question.
What's your
before we
question?
leave. Who you guys think is taking the chip again this year at the rec?
Well, you said again, so I'm going with ZFA.
I'm
I'm
so
going with
sorry,
ZFA.
Zaragoza right now.
Real shit though, like, yeah, ZFA, bro. Like, nobody, I don't see no other, like, oh my god, this team is so good. Like, for real, I'm just being honest. ZFA, we coming for the second chip.
Well, if y'all know me, I know we had a club called Migo. So would you be interested in running that back after this season?
I told Ant before like this season even started, if he were to make a team, like, I'll play for him. Like, and
I
would
copy.
make a team.
So there you go. So we're going to run it back.
Man, I bet.
And ZFA going for the chip this year.
it though.
ZFA going for
said it.
the back-to-back. ZFA going for the back-to-back.
a coach to confirm. Nah,
We
I
need-
remember what I wanted to say.
We need the captain, coach, creator, founder, CEO.
The cameraman.
Everything, bro. The sponsor for the shirt.
Nah, my son Flako just backed me up right when it comes to Migos. So I want you to back me up again, bro. I got cornered a couple minutes ago, bro. Casemiro, Modric, Cruz. Tell me that's not a better midfield than Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets.
In my opinion, yes. Not
Talk
because
to
I'm
him,
a
bro.
Rob.
They was ganging up on me, bro.
We want to hear your opinion.
You know, Xavi and Nesta, they got their history. They're, you know, they're old class. You know, they did their thing in their era. You feel me? But like Modric, Casemiro, and Kroos, they were just different. You feel me? I've never seen a midfield win 5 Champions League back to back. Like, as that same core, you feel me, for 5. Like, that's really, you know, like, you can speak about talent, you know, all this other shit, but it really comes down to chips. Like, you feel me? You can have the best player in your world, but it really comes down to who's really winning. You feel me? In my opinion.
Euro World Cup Euro. That's what they won. Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets. And also the only
World Cup Euro.
now and
World Cup Euro.
if we keeping it real, if we doing like a FIFA rating, Iniesta like 99 passing,
But-
99 ball control. The only thing that Casemiro will have 99 is aggression. That's it.
But like
You would have to put him against.
that's
against
why
Busquets.
I you know like them three guys, Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. You know they played their whole life together. Like you feel me? You know, coming from Spain, coming Barcelona, their whole life. So, you know, they're gonna adapt to each other. Obviously, you know, Modric, he's from.
Spurs.
Croatia.
Spurs was his
You
first
got
big team.
Casemiro
from
from
Spurs, right?
Brazil.
Yeah.
You got Kroos from Germany. That's three different players, three different languages that gotta adapt to each other. You know, learn their type of play. You know, I feel like doing that's a lot harder than somebody that you grow up with. You know, like let's say for us three, for example, like we know our style of play. You feel me? But you go somewhere else, you go to a different team. Now you gotta adapt those two other players that aren't your boys no more. It's a whole different. You feel me? Especially going to a different country and trying it out. That's why, in my opinion, like. Not because I'm a Madrid fan, I say that's the best center mid like they've had like in a decade. Like, and they proved it. They won manships together. They won man shit together. Like, so.
What do you think about the Mbappe, like the whole situation with like PSG and stuff? I just wanted to see like like his attitude. Do you think that's gonna affect him in the long run, or do you think?
I
Like,
think
what do you
Mbappe, you know, he's you can look at him as a lot of players, a lot of young players nowadays. You know, they all have an ego. You feel me? Whether you play college soccer, where you play at the highest level, like a lot of players nowadays have a big ego. Especially, you know, Mbappe. Like in my opinion, he got shit to back it up. He doesn't have no Ballon d'Or, but he got a World Cup, which a lot of players don't got. He got a couple leagues. You know, he's still missing the Champions League, but he's eventually gonna get it, in my opinion, a Champions League, a Ballon d'Or. I don't know if he'll win as many as Messi or Ronaldo, but
No.
I feel like that just plays a role with a lot of kids coming up nowadays. You know, they have a high ego and they think they're better than the old guys. You know, because like nowadays, like you try to train a kid or you try to teach a kid, you know, sometimes they think they know more than you.
Mm-hmm. Know-it-alls.
And
Yeah.
like, that's where plays a role with Messi. Like Messi obviously is a legend. Like he's a GOAT. Like he knows he's been through it. Like so the fact that Mbappe is trying to say stuff towards him, it's like it's kind of like what you see nowadays. You feel me? Like you try to teach young players, but they have a high ego because they think highly of themselves. Just because you know certain people praise them a lot. You feel me? That's what happens. You feel me? When you're a good talented kid, you know you get hyped. You feel me? But you know, at one point you gotta realize, like, damn, like I'm wrong too. You know, there's always room for improvement, for growth, and stuff like that. And I feel like Mbappe, that's something he gotta consider and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's playing with two high level guys, and Neymar and Messi, and they're OGs for me because you know they won basically everything already. So it's like for me, if I was Mbappe, I would be taking more advice from them than you know trying to like run shit. You feel me? But that also plays a role in PSG, how much power they gave him, you feel me? So that's where I tend to see the problem.
Yes. Do you think that's the problem with the new generation nowadays too? Because think about it, the new generation right now is looking at Mbappe as like, yo, he's about to be like the superstar like in the next coming years, right? He already is, but he can be way more than what he already is. You know what I mean? And kids nowadays are probably looking at him like, yo, I should have that attitude or that type of like that the way he is, like that's how I should be. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like he should play a better example too, because you know when I was growing up, I used to admire Ronaldo. So like a lot things that he would do, like I would try to do. You feel me? So, like, you know, so it plays a role. Like you know, 'cause you got a lot of followers looking up to you, a lot of kids. So if they see his attitude, they're gonna try to do the same thing when it comes to certain players on the team, older guys. Like yo, like,
That's true.
So that's the thing with this generation nowadays. Yeah. They don't listen. They think they know it all, and that's why like a lot of players don't improve. You feel me? That's why like our generation, like this generation has, I feel like the talent isn't as great as it was back then. In my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't see another Ronaldo or Messi like for another 50 years or some shit like that, bro.
A few decades, yep.
So that's where I'm coming at.
Viral, you got anything else? Unya, you got something?
Like, for example, they said, like, no fights or no nothing during the league, and if it happened, the league would be canceled. Mm-hmm. But then there was certain teams where they would fight, and it would be, like, super bad, and they wouldn't do nothing about it. So, and then when it would come to another team doing the same exact thing,
they're
out. So it's just like, where's the
consistency?
Yeah, where's the consistency and quality? Yeah, where does that come in? So it's like how do you think they're managing it? Do you think it's just like, oh, if I'm like a friend to him, like he gonna let me slide, or like type of stuff like that? So like, how do you think things come out to that? And then, do you think there should be like at least another? Do you think at this point, as he's doing it right now, do you think he should own the park and start actually like, instead of paying the city, like he don't gotta do all that?
I mean, we did cuentas. He's making like how much? Like 100,000 per season, bro.
You niggas.
Yo, I got a question.
Like,
Go ahead and answer his question first, then I got a question for you, bro.
In my opinion, I don't think he'll ever own the park. That's a community park. But
You want out on that one, kid. You want out on that one.
Should you buy the park?
He said buy the park. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Baseball field and everything.
That just made me think he robbed the whole fucking.
But also, like, it could be, you know, also, like, the type of relationship you have with someone could play a role in certain situations. I do agree in that. But also, too, like, he could have favorites. He could not. It's I don't
Money
know.
talks.
Money talks,
Flako.
so, yeah.
Keep it real. Tell him why it's happening.
In my opinion, it's all about the money. You know, you give that man money, he'll allow anything to happen. You know what I mean? So, like, from what I've seen, experienced too, like, from the past seasons and other shit, like, he don't really care, like. And I've learned, because, you know, I've gone to, like, different leagues, and they're a little bit more strict when it comes to, like, carnets or shit like that. Homie over here didn't care. So I was like, perfect, you know, like.
Bro, he'll say, we'll have the, what do they call? The IDs by week 3, bro. It'll be the end of the season. You never saw them, bro. You never saw them.
Playoffs. Hey, wasn't it like before playoffs? Bro, I swear to God, he was like, yo, you gotta start getting carnet. I'm like, I should've done this shit like the first 3-4 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
No, just ranted.
I got a question for you, bro. Like a what if type of situation.
What if?
Who boxing who, bro?
No. No, it's not about boxing. I promise you it's not about boxing. So, I don't know what the worst team is in the rec right now, but
I gotta think.
I can answer that.
I have a question for you. If you were to put Messi in the worst team at the rec, do you think that team would win the chip? But before you answer, because Rambo de Leon came and he was cheeks!
Rambo de Leon.
That was after Sulimar, though. He had like 20 baleadas.
So do you think Messi would perform better than Rambo de Leon at the rec?
No shit, nigga.
I'll answer that for Flako, bro.
Nigga, he might not even play. Because everybody gonna want to
Word, bro.
take pictures and shit.
Bro, nah, bro. They'll be winning.
Man, if I'm playing against Messi, I'm breaking it.
I was about to say, unless it's Zaragoza.
Just put 5 heads on them, man. That's it.
And to answer your other question, I think the worst team at the rec is Manchester. That's why they changed their name this season.
Fuck
Yo.
that nigga green truck.
It's called Los Mismos, bro. Bro.
Mismos.
Es like, ¿contra quién van? ¿Contra quién van? Los Mismos. Yo, nigga, that shit.
Manchester's the one with that weird ponytail guy that was always at the trip.
Nah,
What's his name?
Shouts out, bro. Nah, he dedicated. He dedicated.
I bet you he's first in line at the armory.
He dedicated.
He a cool guy.
He cool.
Nah, he a cool guy. Yeah, he the first one in the armory line, matter of fact. He is.
He looked
I think he got
like,
like a VIP spot, bro. At the armory.
Nah, he be parking in the disabled parking low key.
Bro,
Nah, for real.
He a cool guy though.
He cool, but he gotta stop doing
Be a
that.
little person.
Nah, he gotta stop doing that for real.
He might be a little person.
Cause to get first in line
He
at the
gave me little
armory,
person
he parks
vibes.
at the disabled.
I don't think he could read English, though. I don't think he knows. Nah, real shit. I don't think he knows, bro. Nah, he that don't know. Nah, he don't know. To him, that's just a hell nah. Hell no. I ain't got nothing to say to that, man.
Last one. What do you guys think is a way the soccer community can improve around here? Like, I'm just not talking about the RAC. I'm talking about like all the other teams in general. Yeah.
In general, like in the country.
No, like.
Oh, Hudson Valley?
Like Hudson Valley area.
What was the question?
Like, how can we improve the footy in the Hudson
The
Valley
quality?
and stuff? The quality.
I would say, shit gotta be more organized, bro. Like, you gotta build up the kids together. Like, say there's a group of kids right now, same age range. Build them up, keep them in the same team for as long as you can. You know, help them adapt. And training sessions, they gotta be serious. We gotta get someone that really knows, you know, and that's gonna teach them like the right shit, the right way to play. And it gotta be intense training sessions every single time, off rip. Since I don't even know, say they start playing like at least by age 8, bro. By the time you get to high school, who knows how good you'll be, and you'll already know everybody around you, and you'll be adapted to their style of play. So I think that's for one, and then I don't even know, bro. Another thing too is recruitment, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say
Recruitment, yeah. That's,
Yeah, like I be seeing
Scouts.
I seen a lot of butt cheeks as basketball and football players go to like D1 colleges, bro. Bad grades and all. Like, and they're whack, bro. They're not even that good, but that's the main sport here. Like, that's the main sport, so they get the most like eyes on them. So I think that's another thing that got to change, but I guess that's like a country as a whole. So
it comes down to passion too, I think, right?
that's
I would have said that too, because
That's why.
I feel like some kids are forced to play sports sometimes.
And I think
And
we
you
also
can tell.
I think we also need better role models because
Yeah, we
like
do.
you could join a men's
We
league
definitely
team
do.
and like after the game you see your teammates
Yeah, it's true
smoking
though. It's
smoking
true
weed
though.
or getting drunk
Yeah, or getting drunk. Like
or
you're
drinking
giving-
before the game.
But like but you're giving that example to
Exactly,
the kid, right?
yeah.
Like,
So,
and the
like-
kid wants to be like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
You need
it's
better role
just
models. Too.
Role models, I think that would be key.
I
too.
agree. There is no good role model.
Role
out here in
models.
Newburgh.
You know another thing though.
Look up to.
Now that he said role models, yeah, but at the same time, bro, like that's why you got parents.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm gonna just use myself as an example. Like it's not my job to like be a good role model for somebody else's
No,
kid.
of course.
So I see it their way too. Like, bro, they living their life. They don't give a fuck. Like they're just playing for fun, you know. So I see it both ways. So I don't know, but I mean, it would help, but I don't see that shit changing right now. And I don't really see a way to change it because what do they get out of it? You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about the kids. They're not theirs. What's another thing? Y'all don't got nothing else?
Another another thing. I'm gonna just answer this question real quick. I think it's like school, cause I feel like schools right now the main thing is football and basketball, like you said, right? So soccer, especially here in Newburgh, isn't taken as serious. It's not like the consistency in coaching and stuff like that. It's like it's not the same. I think the last time Newburgh had like an actual good squad was like 2 or 3 years, not like 3 or 4 years ago, and I think probably the best squads was either his or your guys' generation. But
The generation before too, they won
Yeah,
states
generation
before that
before
too.
won states.
Yeah,
All I know is my generation won section.
yeah, you won sections too.
That's the last time.
How many years ago was that?
It's 2022, so 6 years ago. About to be 6
Bro.
years ago. And that, for Newburgh to be a top school to, not be able to win sections nowadays is kind of sad. Like, you can see that a lot has changed, especially when it comes to footy and stuff like that. It ain't the same like it was back then. Like,
Yeah, they're not considered
nowadays, I think they're hoping they got fucking at least 30 kids trying out, like, in my opinion.
Not for nothing though, but like I do be driving around and there is kids playing out there, and if you drive around other towns, there's a lot less. So if anything, I personally feel like we have more of a soccer culture here than in other spots. So
I feel like we got the most talented kids in the area, in my opinion. But once, like I said, there's no coach or there's no good role model. But like once you hit high school, that's where like it dies. You feel me? Everybody's good till like I want to say till like at least their senior junior year of high school. That's where like you really decide if you want to keep playing, because that's when you start fucking grows. You start drinking, you start smoking. That's where it really like you
It
decide
changes
whether
though,
you're
'cause
gonna
you're going through.
gonna keep going and playing the role of playing a soccer player, or do you want to go out with your peers and have fun? You feel me? And that temptation is always there, and that's what kills a lot of talent over here because, you know, you don't really have nobody to look up to, you know. Like, you see your mans down the block, like, fucking smoking, drinking, with a bad bitch. You know, you want that. Fuck soccer.
Nah.
Chill with this bad bitch.
Word. Fuck all that shit, yo. What were you gonna say?
What was I talking about?
Temptation.
Oh, yeah. You have a lot of college players. Do you think that's the route to go, like, after high school?
A lot of kids go to college to play, and then after soccer, it's kind of like they decide whether they want to keep going. Because, you know, when you're in school, you change your mind a lot, too. You know, you want to be a doctor, the next day you want to be a lawyer. So it's like a lot of kids, especially at a young age, you don't really know what you want in life, you know.
Word.
I feel like you're blessed if you know what you want to do for the rest of your life. But a lot of us, you know, we're just like, damn, like, we're lost, you know, it's hard, you feel me? Yeah, it's like...
And some shit just get boring after a while, bro. Like, I can't see myself doing one thing for my whole life. Like, that shit is ass.
Yeah, I agree on that too. But when it comes to college, you do need it, but you don't need it. So it just all depends on what you want to do with it.
What about, like, football-wise, though? Like, you think that's a good path to take? Like, if you want to go pro or not? Here in the U.S.?
My opinion, recently now that, you know, you got USL 1, USL 2, like the Hammers that play USL 2, the Foxes, UPSL, all these other teams, I feel like back then when we graduated out of high school, there was nothing like that, you feel me? Your only option was to go to college and play. If not, you're done. Go play men's league. Nowadays, you don't have to go to college. You can play with the Hammers and you're playing USL 2. That's 3rd division already, you feel me? So I feel like nowadays it's more easier to go pro if you play with a semi-pro team around here than college. Because college is like, unless you're playing for like Clemson, like a big top school, then yeah, you might get looked at. But you're playing at the Mount or some shit, you ain't going pro. Like, you better have the best highlight tape.
Nah, but that's another thing
You better
though.
have a 10-minute highlight tape.
Like the Hammers and teams like that. Well, I don't really know what they are. They're semi-pro teams, right?
Yeah.
Like, do they even get eyes? Cause I haven't really seen if anybody has made it from there.
In my opinion, out of all the teams that you have around here, like the Hammers, the Foxes, the Stockade, like what's Pathfinder, like the Hammers just started like a year ago, and in my opinion, they're in the highest division right now. They're like in 3rd division. The rest are like 4th, 5th. But the Hammers, I think that's gonna be like the next big thing in my opinion. You know, because you got a guy like Tyler Adams behind them. You know, believe it or not, he's playing the Premier League right now. He's only 22. Like, that's a role model. He's about to go to the World Cup. Like, you don't know what he's about to do over there. He can have the best World Cup, the best season. And homie can go to Barca or some shit like that. You know, so that's why I agree. Like, the Hammers is really the next big thing. Like, you know, their fan base ain't as crazy, but it will get there eventually. You feel me? This is their first year. In the first year, they ended up in 3rd place for their season. Like, that's not bad in my opinion. So, like, but, like, that's where I get, like, back then, we didn't have that shit. So, it would have been so much easier, you know, me coming out of high school, go play with the Hammers than it is now and fucking trying to get fit and trying to do all this shit again, you feel me? So, like, that's where I see, like, the new generation is a little bit more blessed than what we were back then because they got all these more opportunities nowadays and stuff. And, like, to go pro in soccer, in my opinion, you can be the nicest nigga in the hood, whatever, but if you don't have a connection, you staying in the hood, bro.
Yeah, you need connections.
You staying in the hood, like you need the connect. Like that's what I learned. Like, you may not need like crazy money, but you need the connect, bro. You need to connect more than the money. You feel me? That's what you need.
Yeah.
But
did that answer your question?
Shout out to the Hammers. Any players that I know from there? I think I know. Matt Wyatt, right?
Rodrigo, Matty,
Pilo. Shout out to Pilo. Yeah, shout out to the people that I've met from there.
Oh, Manny.
Yeah, Manny too.
Manny.
Oh, shouts
Manny's
out.
not there?
Shouts out. No, he's at Foxes. Shouts out my boy
Josh.
Josh, yeah.
Shout out to Josh.
Shouts out Louis just because.
Hold on. Talking about the Foxes. All I know is Zaragoza beat them in a scrimmage a couple months ago.
Yeah, I heard it here. We better than
We scrimmaged the
I
Foxes.
heard about the scrimmage.
We scrimmaged them like around, like I want to say March.
I didn't know the score though.
And they had their whole squad, Manny, everybody.
They be winning their division, right?
I've seen they got relegated last season, so they went to a WAC division.
Oh,
Bro, we beat them, and they were smoking teams after like 15-0. I'm like, how the hell the fuck we just beat y'all niggas?
You got them right.
15-0. But they're back in the division where they started, so like now it's gonna be a little bit more harder.
How much y'all beat them?
I want to say 2 or 3-0.
Oh, I will.
2 or 3-0.
Shouts out real quick to SED podcast. Shouts out Trill, Marv, Viz, Nucho. Thank y'all for showing love, Trill. I'd like to invite you to be our second guest. The first guest, it had to be Flak. Special guest, the king of the rec. At the rec lot had to be the first guest. But you're invited for next week or the week after. Let me know in the comments if you with it or not.
Yeah, true. We would love to have you. We got the video call set up. You just got to get in contact with Beans. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for showing love. We're going to show love back.
Shout out Chivas, first win. We back.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard of it.
Congrats.
I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, shout out to the SED boys.
Not to get back on track, to wrap shit up, Flako, since you're here, UFC fights tonight. We'll only talk about the co-main and the main. Bohachinha against Rockhold and Edwards against Usman. Co-main event, who do you think is going to win? Paulo Costa or Luke Rockhold?
I think Paulo Costa's going to win. My opinion. I don't really know how or he's going to win, but I think he's probably going to win, in my opinion. I don't really know much about the guy. I know he lost to Israel, one of his last fights, and that was his first loss. But other than that, I think he's a really solid dude when it comes to fighting and stuff like that. I don't really know much about his opponent, but I'm rooting for the Brazilian.
Or Rockhold been gone for 3 years. Just to bring you up to speed, Rockhold been gone for 3 years. His chin is questionable, and everybody knows Costa got power. So I agree with you. Yeah, former champion though, but that chin's not the same. And main event, Usman Edwards. Who do you think is gonna win that one?
I think we all know Usman's gonna win that. And if he wins, I saw that he matches the amount of win streaks that Anderson Silva had at one point, 16 win streaks. So if Usman wins tonight, he'll tie him. Hopefully he does win. Hopefully we get a knockout, because I don't want no boring fight. I want to be at the club seeing some nigga get knocked out.
They said they wrestling.
Yeah.
The Mansion will be hosting the fight tonight.
Yeah, bro, he said he's going to wrestle, bro.
What?
He said it, that they're going to wrestle, bro. Usman said it.
Let's wrestle.
Nah, shout out to Mansion though, Flako. My son Flako.
Yo, shout out to the Mansion, yo. If you guys are ever on a weekend, want to pop a bottle, come through, grab a drink, show us some hoes. The Mansion it is. I recommend the weekends because, we be having some fire shorties on the weekends, like Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, be showing the fights, right?
This weekend we will be showing the fights. There's time from time we show a lot of UFC fights. Like I think we're showing the Israel one, and when is that? October? The Israel?
In November, New York.
Yeah.
New York, right?
For real?
Yeah, they're fighting in New York. Yeah,
We should
MSG.
go to that, in my opinion.
Pereira against Adesanya. We should go and
go to that.
record or something.
We should
Pereira.
go there.
And Michael Chandler and Justin, what's his name?
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
That's not official yet, though. I think is it?
It is, I think.
Oh, Esparza is also defending her title against Wei Li Zhang at MSG. Esparza.
Cheng Wei Cheng.
She's out, bro.
But what do you want to see, Wei Li Zhang? She's nice.
I don't want to see her get ragdolled.
But boys, are we going to a mansion today? Are we checking out the fights or what are we doing?
Yeah, it sounds like Flako got us.
Alright. Some fire hoes too, right? Alright, yeah, we out to the mansion. Yo, shout out the mansion.
Shout out to the Mansion tonight, yo. Get there like around 10:30, 11. That's a solid time. What time the main event start? Like 11?
Like the main.
Like 12?
Yeah.
Me and UFC 280's on me, like
12. I have a couple drinks before. Unless
Charles
unless you guys want to be VIP, you guys can buy a little bottle. Ain't nothing crazy. I think the cheapest one's like 180.
Not too crazy.
Yo, pull up in that bowl.
It's just 180. It's just 180.
Solo 180.
That's nothing.
Now let's do a 180 and talk about pussy.
Why Why are you talking about soccer, bro?
No. Yeah, wow. Alright, we about to head to the mansion. So that was
like, comment, and subscribe.
where notification bell up here. You could watch our past episodes over here or down here. That was episode 3. Join us for episode 4 next week. What day are we gonna upload this one? What day should it be? Like Friday or Saturday? It'll be up. And we'll see y'all next week.
Don't be shy to ask questions either. Would have been like, yo, come
That's
through.
how much your fans remind me of Man United.
Yeah, literally. That's